What just happened there? I saw that, OBS. I know I was messing with you earlier, but you cannot misbehave like that. Also, I just in a minute, I am texting someone right now, and I'm kind of like, I know I'm in the middle of the stream, I know that's wrong, but they're asking for help. Hey Shrek, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a lovely day, my dearest angels. I am texting someone. I know I'm middle of the stream, I know that, but the thing is, it is kind of like OBS related. I think it's like stream related, so I probably should just like end this message right now. God damn it! Okay, I think that's done. And it was to Kenna as well, so I hope she actually notices the messages. Of course, you have to throw me the water bottle again. Good thing I actually sent that message. Good thing I sent your file to actually send up that message so you don't abuse. Even though you can still. And we can finally begin. Welcome, my dearest angels, to another Blue Protocol Terrorism stream. So, I've been trying, even though I still spent like a lot of the day just in laying on the bed because of my issues with my lower back. It's been working slightly. I dare say that today it feels more like it's been like sore than actually painful. It still hurts when I get up, but it is a bit more manageable. It's to say the least. Mercy's low bar cat. Stop, Kenna! Stop! This is no time for you to gloat or admire me or anything like that. Calm down. But yeah, there has been something that I've done that I've hurt my lower back, and the little time that I had left, I ended up trying to figure out like what could be going wrong in my setup. So I did update a few things. I made sure that things were going well, and I did notice that maybe an update with Binyan, the software that I use for my model, is causing a few ups and downs here and there. Even though currently, when it comes to the task manager, say that it's not using as much as OBS itself, nor even the game. But I need to figure out, maybe the bigger problem might actually lie either on yesterday's game or perhaps the OBS itself. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find a way to make OBS be a little bit more smooth. There is a possibility that maybe I have too many things on the scenes and it's causing it to really slow it down a lot. You can kind of see my character lagging here and there, which is not cool, by the way. Not cool. And I really just only have the basics really on. I don't see anything else that could be causing it any more issues down the line, hopefully. But yeah, it is using quite a bit of memory. I am also testing the game today on high settings, because apparently the game is running well for the most part. It is just my character that gets slowed every once in a while. So I am trying to see if I can figure out the issue. But I think I might need more time, maybe after the stream, to fix the issue, or at least try to find it at first. It is gonna be really annoying, to say the least, because I thought my settings were fine for the most part, but maybe some updates, some NVIDIA graphic updates, or some BIOS updates happened that caused my game or my stream to go really, really laggy. Maybe I have too many things on my streams as well, like a lot of redeems and stuff like that. It might be like causing a lot of like pressure for the bots, for basically everything that I'm running right now to go well. So hopefully there's not a lot bad that can happen today. I mean, maybe there's gonna be like a little bit lag here and there for my own model, but let's hope. I'm kind of a bit hopeful that things are not gonna go as bad as yesterday at the very least. But I will try to fix the problem until Sunday. and see if there's any sort of improvements. Maybe we'll even improve to this live stream even. It doesn't bother me. I know, Shrek. But you weren't... I mean, I didn't know, actually. But I'm just saying, like, well, I kind of understand if it doesn't bother you right now. But the thing is, I am trying to stream. And for a lot of people, having, like, a really good PC does wonders for these kinds of situations. I am working this on a laptop. A gaming laptop, yes. But it should still be working regardless. The thing about laptops is that you cannot really replace everything. I've been able to, at the very least, replace the SSD drive and make it so that it has more space. But I believe that the only next thing that I can maybe update could be RAM. But it's not exactly what I want to upgrade. I really want to be able to upgrade maybe the graphic card. However, it's not going to be as simple as replacing that from a laptop than an actual computer, like an actual desktop computer, because those things tend to be really separated. But I'm going to have to look around to see if there's any sort of possibility to either upgrade them, because even though my current graphic card is not exactly obsolete, if I could actually make it better, it would be really nice. However, I believe that if I have to upgrade to the graphics card, perhaps I also have to replace other things, which will be quite a lot of money, especially with the whole, like, RAM prices here and there. Yeah, but I need to see what could be the issue. Maybe I'm gonna have to look it up, some things here and there. But it is gonna be quite the work this week. But I am really excited for today's stream because, one, as probably the freaking title should say, there is now a tower defense style minigame in Blue Protocol, which, by the way, I already did play it, but I'm incredibly stupid, apparently, because the first time that I did it, the first time I played that minigame, it went really well, actually. The tenths after that, they just became worse and worse and worse, so I have no clue why it's going so bad. I also don't even remember if I updated the things from the YouTube side, but I think I did. I hope I didn't, like, leave off the drops thing, the drops bracket on the YouTube side, because that is like a constant worry that I have. And I cannot really see the title right now of the YouTube side, so I'm sorry about that. But and second, do you know about that one outfit that I've been so dreadful to get since like 2 streams ago? From like 2 Blue Protocol Sarasa streams ago. Yes, I finally did it! Like freaking 50 years later, I finally got it. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be pulling for clothes again in Blue Protocol. Unless they just throw in something as beautiful as that again. I will try my fucking best to keep it in my pockets, man, because, oh, fuck, that actually ended up taking a lot of my money. Probably even more money than freaking Skyforge could back then, even though I did waste like 100 euros on my birthday at one point. Yeah, there's gonna be some hard competition. But I'm really excited to show you what kind of clothes I'm talking about. Even though it goes a little bit against my usual style, like the whole like angel aspect, even though I'm not an angel. I have to repeat this many times, I'm not an angel. But I just really, really loved it. And apparently there's like new things like coming up, maybe a new mount. I've seen that apparently they're gonna be like putting on a hoverboard mount as like a something you can buy. You're an angel goddess. No, I'm not. I know I have the halo, but I'm a goddess. I am the goddess of benevolence. Angels are my followers. You're basically calling me a follower of me. So, makes sense, do you? Please. But I'm just really excited to be able to do not only the tower defense game as well. Where is it here, Skyforge Halo? I've been trying to find 3D assets of like actual god halos, but none of them are just that different from this one right here that I have on top of me. And I do have a plugin for, I guess I could call it an asset pack, more likely, instead of a plugin for Unity, that it is called the Halo Pack. However, their options are still a bit limited, which it is not to say that it's like, oh, it's bad. No, it is kind of a recent project still, so I'm giving it time to be able for them to actually put up more stuff on it. And also, for some reason, I cannot export my model with the Halo from the Halo Pack. So for now, I'm just waiting out a little bit to see if they actually add on more stuff, and perhaps, maybe fix up the issue that I have. I'm trying to reset all my shit. Oh god. That is also the reason why I was trying to help her earlier. So there's that. Gotta try the stream. Nikki got the final Evo baller. I did not pull for the current banner. It was tempting. Very fucking tempting. But I did not pull for either the ballerina or the beautiful gold goddess looking. Oh god, that fucking freaking wings. I just want those wings so bad, but I decided to just keep it to myself because the next season of Infinity Nikki is gonna be the third. It's gonna be 3.0. If you know how gachas are, they're gonna be balling. They're gonna be so freaking big, massive, just like really high expectations kind of thing whenever it's the start of the season. So I am gonna try to not waste any money and try to really keep up as many crystals as possible, just so I hope that if the next freaking outfits are actually really fucking good, I will hopefully get them without having to spend a dime. The vulnerability is a must-have. I disagree. If you have a lot of ways to go up, you shouldn't really need the vulnerability. The ballet ability. I mean, yes, it's cool if you want to like go up some freaking walls or something, but taking consideration that it's like kind of slow-ish, it's a bit of a slow-ish ability. I mean, yes, you can also go on water for like a certain zone, like at a specific radius, but I already have the walking on water ability already, so I don't need that. And the whole walking on the walls, I think there are some other ways I can do that without having to do like... Okay, what ability do you have to go up then? I want an AoE fishing ability, like a lot of people might want to as well. There's already like the AoE bug catching ability. There's also the AoE flower catching ability. I have that one. There's also the AoE pet ability, which I also already have. What does everyone want AoE fishing? Because we already have the AoE bug catching, we have the AoE pet, and we also have the AoE flower catching. Fishing isn't about that, but it is. If you're trying to like go and make things too fast, if they're gonna make things really, if you want to like hurry things up and you just want to do the dailies just be over with, fishing would have been nice. Fishing would have been nice. I know it's a minigame, but literally also pet after pet is also kind of a minigame if you think about it. But no, I want the AoE fishing because that way, if I need a lot of fishes from just one way and just like pick up like one at a time without having to like fish 5 fishes in a spot every time, it becomes easier, honestly. And also I thought that one outfit, I think from the previous banner, probably would have been it. Probably would have been the AoE fishing ability. But no, they have to make it like weird and stuff, just so you can go like up higher a bit and a bit like height or something. Just go like up a bit. Really, I ended up just pulling it for the hair. Really, nothing more. But anyway, I know I would love to talk more about Infinity Nikki. I'm just excited for the next update for the next season because I have expectations of it. I will say that I kind of want like an underwater world because that way we could see actually Infinity Nikki actually swimming to places. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're going with that. They're probably just going to a whole different like place. We had like the deserted area of Itzaland, and also like the I forgot about the other place. It's more like greenery, so I don't know where they're going with that. It's probably gonna be like a snowy area of sorts. I mean, not that it would be that bad, actually. I want the full vampire got there. Well, I mean, there was the red hood kind of one. There was that one. I mean, with fangs. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit tough. Especially because of the Chinese censorship, you know? It's gonna be bad. But anyway, you have to do a lot for Blue Protocol. Still have side quests to do, can you believe that? And I still want to do the tower defense minigame if there's still time. Right, writing his team blank that up. I mean, it helps out a bit. Especially because of that makeup. Especially because of that although that one archer ability that was trying to have some serious combination with Born Flawless also has a bit of goth makeup. You probably missed out that one bright one. But anyway, let's not waste my time, let's plan right up to Blue Protocol's residence. Okay, everything seems to be smooth so far. And yes. Oh, OBS finally is lower. Oh, bless. Geo and Nara is better than Born Flawless, no cap. A lot of people are going to disagree with you. I tried to get that one. I'm not going on by names because I only know Born Flawless, honestly, because of how much is talked about. But I will say that I tried to get that one, the Archer one, and I wasn't really able to. So I cannot really say how good it is. Even though outfit-wise, like maybe like aspect-wise, it could be really fucking beautiful. But Born Flawless just does a lot. A lot. So first things first, I want to be able to showcase the outfit that I've got. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, it is this fucking beaut. This beauty of an outfit here. Like, you were talking about goth. You were talking about goth, Kenna. This is what I freaking wanted. Had to waste freaking 50 euros for this, and sadly I won't be able to get the mount, sadly. But yes, I am still playing Blue Protocol. I mean, once I actually get loyal to a game, I will play it. Is Lordcove still playing? Still running things? No, we're no longer in Original Sin. And Agape was actually only played this game for a little bit and just stopped. He's just playing the other one. So I'm now in a guild called Immortality, where Corvus also is. By the way, he is there. Corvus is right over there. I'm here. And it is a big, big guild. Really, really big guild. And I will say that based on the name and the behavior of the people in this guild, I say that this is a really almost as loyal and really elegant kind of, in a certain aspect, kind of guild that is very similar to OS. And yes, I did. And it took me very, very, very long to do that. I know, I said many times I was not gonna leave OS, but it was a dead guild here. It was a dead guild here. There was only me. Only me. And Corvus was always so worried about me for actually staying alone that he was always trying to bring me to this one. And I was like, I don't want to leave the whole premise that is Original Sin. And he made me a proposition. His alt account would keep the guild alive, would keep OS alive. So basically, Original Sin is like not gone from this game. It was just like, it has just been kept as like an AFK kind of guild. And whoever's alt account is keeping it alive, while I'm actually here being able to actually enjoy basically everything about the game. Because as a lone guilder, it was really hard to be able to do everything. And now I can just enjoy it all. Okay. Fucking cursor. Okay, so I don't know why, like, my thing is now freaking in here. Okay, but here is my outfit. Look at this. Freaking 50 years later, and my outfit is so beautiful. I look so adorable as well. Like, I look adorable and sexy at the same time. And nearly everybody is using the same outfit, by the way. This was a hit. Is he still playing the other game? Yes. If you're talking about Gape, yes, he's still playing the other game. Also, there was like a... It is still laggy a bit, but I think it was just because I was getting to other places. Which concerns me, because now that I realize I'm playing this on high settings, maybe it's a bit too much. Let's see. Take away the glow effect. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back to the settings, which is not fun, but it is gonna have to be it. Yeah, he's still playing Throne and Liberty, I believe. That's the one. But yeah, he's still playing that one. There we go. Yeah, it was taking me a bit long to also remember it. Ooh, 91. Also the Discord login, Will Wish coin, and I might have said at some point that I finally have Muku Chief at T5, but I also have Rorola at tier 1. Now, and if I possibly have the opportunity to get her again through the Will Wish, which I think you can get it like once a week through the normal Will Wish, like yeah, through here. I can get another chance to getting her, and I assume I have enough. I hope. So you're still playing with Lord Corvus, but y'all just immortal. Yes, pretty much. It is taking me a bit to adapt still, because I got so used to the whole like being an elite player back in Skyforge in OS that it takes me quite a bit. To be able to adjust myself to other places. And that was maybe one of the reasons why I didn't want to leave the guild in the first place. But now they really are helping me tons. Like, they're helping me so much with the game. And I don't have enough to be able to get another fragment, at least for these ones, so I might have to get myself... I always think you're playing this game with the styles. I mean, the pen doesn't really help. I mean, I'm just trying to be different, you know? I didn't want to use an actual mouse for my character. And maybe, I mean, there are a lot of people who just have their models, like, moving around without having their hands moving around. But I mean, now that I realize, I think the game, my character's hands just stay still when I'm playing this game. And I really wanted to make it a setup so that she has, like, mouse and keyboard. So I would be able to actually hit some buttons whenever I'm actually playing the game. But that is really hard. That is really, really hard to do. There we go. Now we're doing the Sabertooth man. And look at my freaking image. I look so freaking nice. And here's Kanagae just wasting away her points, her redeem points. How sad. And now, possibly with me having to change some things about OBS, I'm gonna have to take away some of the redeems, you know? There's that possibility. I mean, I need to look at redeems that nobody uses. Like that one sticker one nobody uses. That sticker one. Yeah, I'm so hot. You're missing on a lot for the fact that he just went away. Boing. Now, these ones are really easy to do. Hopefully one day... Yeah, it's been months. It doesn't seem like it has been that many months, but yeah, it has been. It has been that many months. And now that this thought is like actually scaring me, the fact that we already passed halfway through the year, it's scary. Soon it'll be Halloween, and eventually soon after that it's gonna be freaking Christmas and New Year's. I still remember the beginning of January like it was freaking yesterday. And it was scary, man. God. I forgot about Thanksgiving. Well, we don't fucking celebrate Thanksgiving here, okay? I'm not American. I didn't mean to be rude, but yeah, you kind of forget that Thanksgiving is an American thing. You kind of forget that. I mean, I wasn't born in the US either. I mean, do you live there though? I wish I wasn't. I mean, your wish has been conceded then. I mean, when I was young, I wish I was like born in US and like maybe lived in US. But the thing is, things have changed so much that now that is just a fear that I have instead of like a wish. I also have not updated my gear. I mean, I did update my gear during last week, like in a sense that I did some things, but I did not like maybe see if there's any sort of like raid gear that I couldn't gotten. I wish I could live in Japan as well. I've had like more than 700 days of Duolingo to learn Japanese, but still. I didn't know VP was still a thing. The game is not even a year old, by the way. The game will be a year old on October 9th, I believe. I believe it will be only in about 2 months that this game actually will be a year old. And I wonder what kind of things they're gonna bring in, actually. Also forgot on one very fucking important thing. Before I actually was supposed to do that. No, I'm not sponsored by Duolingo. Fucking wish, though. But even so. Okay, what things do I don't have? Haste and mastery, no. Master versatility, no. Haste and quit, I mean, you have more haste and quit, so fuck no. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick you. Even though I didn't want to. Get this, and get these ones. No, the other ones are not that good. Okay. Stop, Kanna. Please stop. Okay, I have not checked the store. Is there any new interesting? I absolutely bet that Corvus got this. This would be so his thing. I need more of these stones. Actually, I'm not gonna get more stones. I'm gonna get the most mech shard instead. Give me more of these. I'm wasting away my freaking things. Okay. Got me saved up these. I need to start getting more of these animations. Because they're gonna look cute if I actually use them. And this, however, need to get this. I kind of want to get more of the Echoes of the Embers shards. Maybe I can get them. Should be fine. Get the Illusion Breaking Crystal. I don't know if I should be buying more Reforged Stones just yet. I don't have a lot of, like, knowledge. You gotta aim high, girl. You know what? No, I'm fine the way that I am. Because if I aim too high, I'm gonna become too famous and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do after. Because then I'm gonna be cancelled all the way if I do anything. Anything, really. It's a scary thought. Okay, for the most part, I think I've gotten... I mean, I could maybe get these. Get it. I still have money for some of the things. Get this as well. Maybe get me some Lunabound. I don't want to become too overly famous. I swear, I don't want to become too overly famous. But if it happens, I'm not gonna forget nobody. I'm gonna remember my roots. So they have not changed the outfit yet. I think I already like completed most of the season. It's just like just getting like the same thing over and over and over again now. And these I could get Glinting Stellar Core. But I got these breaked up ones. I don't know what to do. I know I remember getting ones at one point. Ooh. I could get a lot of them. Get this. I cannot get more mixing agent. That's fine. Okay, let me see. Yoink. Girl. I mean, there is someone out there who's really trying to basically bring Skyforge back to life, but it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be like a multiplayer game either. Okay, increases Falcon Strike. As the consuming fun reforger next to special traps will not consume charges. It is something to do with the freaking... Okay. the Radiant Barrage. Okay, it is this one that I need to work on. I need to see which ones actually have the gear set up. This one does not. This one does not. This one doesn't either. This one is... This is a piece setup, okay. These ones don't have it, actually. Okay, this is like the part of the second one. This is the special barrage one. This is not the special barrage one. And the boots one is the special barrage. Okay, so what I need to do is maybe choose either one of these to have like what this one has. And I mean, I could maybe make it so that I can already have that one out of the way. Since this one is focus active, this one is Falcon Strike. This one is focus. I need to get two more of these focus active ones and get one more of the Falcon Strike. I think just to have it already out of the way. I'm already gonna get the helmet to be this one. The increased Falcon Strike. Okay. Ooh, I just need two more to be able to get a secondary one. And I should not be changing any of these for now. Eventually, it'll be better. But maybe get one of these to be next. But it has to be this one. The focus is active one. Did you follow the World Cup? Rooting for Portugal? I mean, I'm not really one that is interested in freaking soccer, really. Crack my back. But the thing is, I already had expectations that Portugal was not gonna win. What I thought, well, the country that I thought it was gonna win was the one where Holland is, that very famous soccer player. I mean, we call it football, which is very similar to football, but I mean, football is a British word. I mean, and then for Americans, football would actually mean rugby. Well, I have to say it's soccer because it is what American people actually call it. The foot and the ball sport. So we don't. I mean, if I'm to speak in an American accent, I need to say soccer. That's it. Really, there is only that thing. Okay, so I bought the chest, I believe, or the helmet. Yeah, it was this one. So I got the helmet. I mean, it is something I must do. Sadly. Okay. Now, add all. Be careful with the ears. This is just so much of my crystals, but thank God I'm gonna be able to sell the one that I'm using anyway. Okay. It's this one right here. Replace. And now how's my... Ooh, that's better. That is very, very sweet. How do you get Automod? Is that built into Twitch? No. It is... I believe Automod actually is built. I'm not sure because... I don't know if Automod is... I think Automod is built into the Twitch. You have to go to the settings. Like, you have to go to the dashboard settings. And actually see, like, moderation and stuff like that to see if that is built in. But, if I'm not mistaken... I mean, you might not want to depend yourself too much on the Automod from Twitch. You might want to, like, look up other alternatives. Because, I'm not sure. Because either the Automod from Twitch might be too strict. Or maybe, I don't know. Or manage to not even do the things you want to. Because some people can actually go around it. And I'll be very lucky if I don't even get attacked by bots today. Yeah, you got Automod. You might want to set up to make your settings be a bit different. Also, what was I trying to do? Did I get the thing to be sold? I didn't even have anything to sell. Oh yeah, I need to go to Meow Looks. Only have one. Ugh. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, you're so freaking beautiful. The thing on the back would make my hair look a bit bigger. Wait, where's the difference from one to another? This is my normal one. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. And I would also get an emote. Oh my god. How many what? Did I have saved up? Yes? I don't know. I don't know. Unless that was freaking automatic update, but no. Don't think it was. Oh, diamonds. Oh, fuck. I would have to see. I would have to see. Eventually, maybe tomorrow, once I log on to Infinity Naked, because I always log up that game first, as like usual, just to be able to do my dailies. But diamonds, maybe I have like 30, like the pink, and not counting the actual crystals, but maybe 30. I'm not sure. I have to maybe look it up. Okay, it already went up a lot, my ability score, and the thing is, I need to get myself. Not from here, from the Season Hub. I need to get more of these. Just like... Was it 3 that I was missing? Was it 2? Because if it was 2, there's a possibility I can still get the other one eventually. Yoink. But yeah. Let's start first with doing the dailies. I need to check upon Reclaim Hub, because I have not done the Reclaim Hub. I have a lot of these to get. Any sort of loot chest that I did not do? Apparently this one. I don't think I need to get the other ones. Get this, though. Get this as well. I end up not getting them because I know I will get them here. It's the joy of this game. If you end up skipping a beat and not, like a week and you're not gonna be able to get them on that week, you can get them then, like right now. It's fine. Alright, so... I think the next thing I'll do is maybe get my refinement to go up, because even though my refinement is maxed for like weaponry, I am working on the head right now. The earrings are fine, necklace is fine, ring is fine, charm's fine. But yeah, I need to work on the ones that actually give me endurance, so I don't feel so squishy whenever I have to do raids, because I do know how the nightmare version of the previous boss, like the first boss of Season 3 is gonna how it turned out. Let's just say they really need to be very, very well packed for that, because you're gonna be dying very quickly. Okay, so let me check up on what I need. Ooh, it's laggy. Way laggy. What is like lagging it so much? It's freaking Boot Protocol that is laggy. Why? Why are you like taking away so much of my freaking... Okay, actually working fine now. It was just like, now that I have the freaking game open, and I have the test manager open, I can see that this game is actually taking away like 3,000 megabytes. Oh god. Okay, refinements, I need these specifically. And I need to then get these red ones. So I'm just gonna get the mining out of the way already. So if I stream with that box checked, I'll stream to Twitch, and if I see everything, but I won't go live. If we're talking about the bandwidth test mode check, yes. Basically, what happens is it will pop up a message saying like, "Oh, you have the bandwidth test mode on," and it will mean that even though you're not actually streaming, you're not actually making the game go to Twitch, it will basically make it so your OBS is like streaming really, and you're gonna be able to see the status settings and stuff like that. And it is a good thing for you to be able to do that even before you stream, just so that you're not having like a lot of like skip frames or drop frames or any sort of like issues with frames, and not even having like encoding overloads, because that way if you were to stream immediately like normal streaming before you actually to make sure you have any of your like things set up correctly, you would have like people would actually be able to see the struggles you're going through with the game. Is what you're writing an egg? No, it's a ball. But I'm gonna show you better. It is from one of the banners. It is like a Japanese glowing ball. Out of everything, an egg. It's not an egg. It's not an egg. It's not even egg shaped. It's not even egg shaped. It's just like a glowing ball. And it is an amazing mount though. What do you use to capture Nikki? If you're talking about sources, I think all you really need is just... I mean, for me to capture Blue Protocol, I use game capture source. But for some other games, if it game capture does not work, you might want a window capture instead. No, I did not hatch an egg. Does this really look like a freaking egg to you? It does not. It's not even egg shaped. So out of everything you chose about, well, I really did not try to get this mount, believe it or not. I was just like I was just trying to lower the pity. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to lower the pity of the mount pity, like from here. I was just trying to lower the pity of this, just so maybe the next mount would have been really great. Then I would just have to do a few clicks. But apparently, I'm not sure if that's even how it works. I think it will just reset whenever a new mount comes up. And I also just accidentally got it. But it is one of the best mounts that I have. Because even though design-wise, it is maybe not as appealing. I wish it could be like red like me. But of all the mounts that I have this one, and this one was free. I have this one right here. And I dare say that this was like not a good investment, because it is a very freaking cute mount. But it just runs like really awfully. Like, the abilities are not the problem. It's just like the twists and turns that I have to do, because it is just not okay. And also the jumping thing. It is not good for jumping and moving around. It is very like kind of slowish. It does go really fast. So for a speed mount, it is great. But to be able to have a lot of versatility, like to be able to go anywhere, I prefer the ball. I absolutely prefer the ball, because the ball, even though it's not gonna be super quick, it does have like a speeding ability, so it just makes it go faster. And if I activate this, it floats slightly. This is without the floating. This is with the floating. It is. Whoa! Did you just fly? I thought you were going to die off cliff. Well, you can. It's not exactly flying, but I guess it is a bit like flying. But it uses your stamina. In places like these, it uses stamina. If you are in places like Asterleads and Starland, it does not use stamina. So you can just go around, fucking do parkour the fuck you want, and you're not gonna be using any sort of stamina. It is supposed to be more like leisure places, so it makes sense why they remove the stamina restrictions. But the good thing about Blue Protocol is that you can technically, at least one of the good things about Blue Protocol is you can actually just parkour everywhere if you want to. Just you must have the stamina for it. But the thing is, a lot of people prefer to use mounts because of the stamina usages. But I do need to use the focus. I also need to go to the guild. But like I said, you can climb up. And the thing is, you're not even using your hands, you're just using your feet. But yeah, you can climb up pretty much a lot of things. And then you can use these, but the thing is, it uses a lot of stamina. So I avoid using those and prefer to use the mount instead if I am to go to places. Also, a lot of the mounts have like an auto track ability. So if you have somewhere to be, for example, if I were to go here or like here maybe, like track it this, all I have to do is press G and just do V. It'll just take me immediately to where it is. But that's only a mount thing. You would have to actually be on top of a mount to be able to do that. If you're not on top of a mount, it's not gonna let you do that. Which is a kind of a weird restriction, frankly. And it's not like exclusive to the mount that I have. I believe all the mounts can actually have an auto track. Right now, what I'm doing is just like using up my focus. Just so I can maybe craft more of the mystery metal so I can actually increase my refinements. Because increasing my refinements will make me stronger. Even though the refinements that I'm trying to get is actually more about endurance. It looks so cool though, I don't want it to be... Did you just start playing this? No, I started playing this on October 12th of last... October 22nd, no, October 12th, yeah, of last year. So I've been playing this for months already. And you don't have to be a girl. You can just choose to be a boy. This is just like almost any MMO. It can either be a boy or girl. It can be like tall, medium, short-sized. I'm just ended up picking up a girl that is tall. I might be very tall for the game, however. I ended up going with with a lot of people that are shorter than me. Which, it's funny, because I am kinda short in real life, so I guess I'm just compensated for something. Okay, let me see if I can go at least to 200. Because I don't have a lot of focus to start with. But, maybe. I just need to pick up more focus potions in a guild store. I do love when people are interested about the games that I play, but there's gonna be some exceptions where I don't understand everything about the game that I'm playing. This one could be an example if you were to go more in deep, because I still to this day don't know everything about the game, but maybe I do know more than whoever is actually starting to play it. So I can only give off my vision about the game. And I'm playing this on medium settings, by the way. Doesn't the game still look beautiful even at medium settings? It looks really beautiful. Okay, so next thing that I need to do, just so you guys have an idea of what the whole mount is about, the whole auto-tracking mount, I'm gonna go to the Artisan Guild here. I need to go to, I believe it is the... I think it's the Mineral Exchange. Actually, no, it's not Mineral Exchange, but whatever. So it just teleports me to the nearest teleporter. Very simple. And as soon as I arrive to the teleporter, it will just immediately go to the place that I want to go. It'll just go straight in. I don't have to move my keys or anything. For this current mount that I have, I can actually speed it up without having to stop it. But on the other mount that I have, if I try to speed it up, it will just stop. Which is honestly kind of awful to think about. It ended up taking me here, but this is not what I want, actually. I want to go over to the top here. It moves really nice. I really like this ball mount. It was not something I wanted at first, but I'm glad that I got it. Now, change the recipe. Because these ones are going to provide me more. And I'm gonna go... I don't have a lot of these. But how much more can I actually need more, even. I'm not gonna use all of it, though. Okay, I actually didn't need that much focus. Fuck! Now I'm just gonna craft these. And when it comes to crafting these still use focus, by the way. And there's gonna be a percentage of what I get. If I craft once, there's like this percentage of getting 1, there's percentage of getting 2. Like I got 2 there, I got another 2 there. I got 3 there, 13% chance. 2 again. Got 1 only. So the chances of you getting either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this item is gonna depend on the probability here. I don't think I've gotten a 5 ever. At least I don't remember. I get a lot of 2s. Though, which is already good, because these tend to use up a lot. I also ended up putting on 50! Well, that's gonna be amazing then. 4. Got a 4. This is gonna be a waiting game, though. That's all there is about, like, focus farming. It's a waiting game. I'm not even sure if people that stream this game even do any sort of, like, focus farming because of how tedious sometimes it can be. Which I don't blame them. But I still have a few things to do. And also, focus farming or, like, do anything that uses focus will also count for your dailies. So, I might have my dailies done by now. Also, this music is beautiful. This thing is gonna eventually be the end of me. It's gonna be kind of annoying. But I do need to max out my forging before October. I mean, or at least before the end of the season. Because apparently the end of the season is gonna end around October. And I might have my refining done until then. But I end up like finding myself doing other things from time to time and using the focus for that instead of the refining. But I need to be careful when moving around with my chair. My back cannot handle it too much. Okay, that's all of it. And now we're gonna play a little game about chances again. Because when it comes to refining, you have the option to either do it right now and have only a success rate of 45%, which does decrease the higher the level it is. So for example, these are like 20, they're also 45, but if it were to be like 0, if the level was to be 0, I think it would have a 100% success rate. But the higher the level, the lower the success rate. And I believe that they cap out as the lowest possible to be 45. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna max it out immediately. It does not move, as you can see. Oh god, that is a bit too much, isn't it? I'm not wanting to max it out. I just wanted to do just a tiny bit. There's gonna be 85%. Still worked. And I no longer have enough. So I can only do 2 refinements at a time, which is a bit absurd. But it does help. It did increase me, I think only by 100 ability score points. Not a whole lot. But next up, I'm actually gonna go to the guild after I'm done with this. Even best, keep me at it. I honestly need this to be a little bit more white, and for my previous outfit, it would have been so beautiful. But for the one that I have right now, I prefer to keep it like this. I only hope by the time I get in here, it doesn't like make my OBS go all wild for some reason. Ugh. Also, I had lasagna today. Ugh. So I didn't eat anything before the stream. So I'm not... Yeah. Also, I feel like the game is lagging a bit. Oh, it is. Why does it always lag here? Okay, I think we're back. Grocery store. What are you looking at? Because she's mad at me. Why are you mad at me? What have I done? Did I keep calling you Xian? Are you mad because I called you Xian before, even though that was your first name? Come on, girl. Get this, get these ones, because these are actual important for refinements. And get these ones as well, because that is free play stuff for also for refinement. The rest I don't want to even bother getting, honestly. By the way, these are already expensive as they are. If you're not keeping up with the supply stuff, it's about to lag up again, isn't it? I don't know why the guild area always does this. I mean, I think from previous situations, I think I was not having that much problems. But yeah, it's gonna be the mustard plant. Well then, lovely. I'm gonna have to use more of my life skills just to be able to get fucking master planes. Ain't that lovely? Okay. Mustard. Oh, I don't think I can actually get there. Yeah, there's no auto navigation to that place. So, the nearest teleport it is. I'm also gonna bit of water because I don't think I've shut up for the last freaking 3 minutes. There we go. Water just feels better with this new water bottle that I have. It just like tastes differently. It tastes nicer. Alright. Actually, the mustard plant is like right on the other side of this bar. Right over here. I don't know why they don't make an auto... I mean, I think there is a... No, there... Actually, I might understand why now. There's like no passageway to get there because it's all like built up with gates. Either gates or fences, really. I think I'm just gonna let it go to 150, and that might by itself might be enough. Oh god, I kinda want to do M6s. Especially about the other dungeons, because they finally liberated the other dungeons M6s. I kinda want to do that. 150. And I think that by itself already is gonna be too much. Some people are going to be doing M8 and M10s. Good lord. I am also still need to do more the freaking what we used to call it. Now it's called Illusion Shroud Woods. It used to have a different name before. This place. I need to do more of this again. Okay. I'm gonna have to do one with the least and get at least 2,600 Illusion Shroud Ash, and the one where I use the 6 masks. I'm probably gonna have to ask for help with that. I don't want it though. So, apparently, the new tower defense thing that I'm really excited about is called the Deep Sea Mission Engram Line Tuning. And you have about a little less than a month to be able to enjoy this while it is at it. I also need to do more of the legendary fish chase. Fish chase? This is a freaking mouthful for me. I think I already did this mission. I think this is just like part of the other ones. And this is actually, I believe, it is just the gacha. And I don't have enough points, actually. I mean, god, this would have been such a beautiful dress to have. Just all Arona style, man. But yeah. I think I need to go back to the guild and give off the things to Douglas. And then I think I'll be fine for the rest of the stream. I think all I need to do is maybe do a quest here and there, but I'm not sure if I should start off with that, or maybe go for the tower defense, because I think the quests can wait. I need to do them more, still. I need to at least give it a try. At least to show off on stream how the tower defense thing is gonna be, and also because I need to read. I fucking need to read, man. I need to read what each of the abilities do, because maybe I'm doing it wrong exactly because of that. I'm trying to like go around with my chair just very, very carefully. Oh, it hurts. It almost feels sore at this point. It's not even that hurtful. It's just very, very fucking sore. Alright, now it is time for me to actually showcase the thing. It's not here, it's not even in features, it's in freaking events. Yeah, I always get lost. It is in about the same place as the legendary fish chase, I believe. We just have to choose the other option. But I am excited to play this again. Hopefully it doesn't lag like crazy though. Because I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's the enemies that make it lag or freaking people make it lag. I really hope not. Ah, I freaking jaw. Yoink! So it is in this specific area where this little whirlpool is at. You need to choose Deep Sea Mission and Gremlin Tuning. By the way, if you're getting it, nothing happens. And I believe this one is just a tutorial. This one is the actual thing. However, I've been reading the details, and I'm not sure if I should be abiding by what it says. Because when it says, when your class is a healer, you will additionally obtain Attunement Imagining for No Ogre, which is, I believe it's just like an attack kind of class. Upon entering, when your class is protection, you will additionally obtain Attunement Muku King. So, you just get more attunements, which is just like summons in this situation, if you enter with either a defense class or a healer class. And since I'm a damage class, I don't get nothing. But I remember the first time I entered, I just entered with a DPS class, and I was fine. It was after that I ended up like really screwing it up. Okay. So, for every 4 attunements placed, imagine all attunements imaginers on the field gain a 10% attack. Also, am I lagging? This is laggy. This is a bit of a laggy area. Stacking up to 100%, so it stacks up to 10 times. Place 5 horses on the path ahead of the end grab versus Devour passing normals and then vanishes. I really wouldn't go for this one. And then Harvey's Mysterious Candy. Upon selection gains and automatically opens 2 random engrams blinds. I'm going for Teenage Specials too, though. Back when my travels were restricted, I especially learned how to stew meat, but I never found a chance to cook for you. I'm so glad it finally came in handy. It'll be wonderful if it helps. So basically, whenever you choose one of those things, it'll just get a heartwarming note. Also, you start off usually with Vienna Bizarre and some other one, I believe. I think Vienna Bizarre tends to be like a normal one. Okay, here's the thing. Superior is like the rarity of the thing. Superior might be just like rares, or like normals at least. And there's gonna be magic and debuff. So the passive is deals extra damage to corroded targets, plus 10% damage per stack of corrosion. Basic attack doesn't have one. The Poison Geyser casts Poison Geyser on 3 random targets, inflicting corrosion, stacks up to 5 layers, and he does more damage based on the stacks of corrosion. So it can have to 5 stacks, and so it deals plus 50% damage of all the 5 stacks. Attack range 8, damage multiplier 18% of magic attack for 8 seconds. And a Summon Imagine Ascension's effect. I believe this one, I'm not sure how to like make it to go to level beyond 3. Because I don't know how to get it beyond that, because you can technically get to level 5, I just don't know how. And doesn't really tell you much. Shop, an exclusive shop within the mode. The shop will offer random items. Players can click to purchase items, but this consumes the corresponding amount of attunement crystal shards, which is these things over there. The consumption requirement is marked on the far right of the item. Each item is sold out after being purchased one time. Attunement crystal shards, an important shop resource. The amount is displayed above the shop. They can be obtained by defeating monsters at turbulence points, through the passive effects of Attunement Imagines, dismantling Attunement Imagines, etc. The passive effects of Attunement Imagines is probably most likely going to be one of the Imagines that act like a banana farm in Blue Terms of Friends 6. Something about that. This is reset every game. Item info. Click on the item icon to view item info. Item tags include quality, genre, and special info. Unique items with a unique tag can only be purchased one time per game. And refresh shop. You can consume a certain amount of attunement crystal shards to refresh the item list. Items not previously purchased will not be saved. Upgrade shop. When certain conditions are met, refreshing the shop will upgrade it. The upgraded shop will provide a larger quantity of items that have a higher chance of randomly offering better quality items. And there's also going to be a shop discount, which after each refresh, there is a certain chance to encounter a discount on current items. Don't miss this rare opportunity. It still doesn't tell me how to, like, upgrade certain things beyond level 3. Because, I'm trying to get comfortable here. Because apparently it is possible, I just haven't really found how. This is just how to start the game. Turbulence points. At the most starts, the first wave of monsters will appear from the turbulence points on the field and then move along the route indicated by the light spot effect in the area. The engram lamp is where if they reach, you end up losing. The engram energy, I believe, is just like the timer. So you have only like a little bit of an interval. If this reaches 0, then it will just start off another mode. The next wave countdown indicates when the next wave of monsters will appear. And you can also reset it, so if it's taking too long to start another wave, you can just reset it and then it will just spawn. I think it says here, click to set the countdown for the next wave to 0, and the countdown for the wave after that will begin. However, the next wave of monsters will wait for the last monster for the previous game to appear before spawning. Yeah, if this is just one to like go at it, even if the other one's still going, you can just click on that one. I do want to see the backpack though. If there's anything important about this one. We'll go to the backpack. So these, I'm not sure. Actually, none of these are actually the ones. But anything you get, like any sort of like summon or any items you get, just goes to the backpack basically. And there's 3 items types. There's the engram land gift, which basically after repelling a wave, there's a chance you get an engram land gift, which can either be an attunement imagine and an attunement media, basically. Attunement imagine is just the imagine, it's just like maybe a summon. While the attunement media is an item, which automatically takes effect upon entering the backpack, providing buffs to special attunement imagines or the player. Apparently the player can also be kind of like helpful here, even though for the most part I tried not to make more about me and more about the imagines really. Then placing an imagine, click an imagine information on the corresponding icon on the minigame to automatically open the attunement imagine tab in the backpack and select one to create the imagine formation. You just have to go there. The imagine formation is one of these little discs. You just have to go there and just like click on the option to place down the imagine. And then the upgrades. You can consume an attunement imagine of the same name at a placed attunement imagine to upgrade it. So if you want to be able to upgrade it, you need to get the same type of imagine. After upgrading, this damage is increased significantly up to tier 3. If you own a battle imagine of the same name, the limit is raised to tier 5. I believe... I don't understand this. This is the thing. If you own a battle imagine of the same name, the limit is raised to tier 5. I'm not sure if it means, but like you need to have both at tier 3 to be able to have this one go to tier 5, or at least have one to go to tier 5. I think you need to have like 3. You need to have like 2 at tier 3 to be able to have them be the same name. The thing is, holding it, I'm not sure if it means by having it in the backpack or something else. This is just the dismantlement. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna get both already. Because this one here, when present, crit rate of all charge type attunement imagines plus 10%. And it has no basic attack, it has a frenzy smash, smashes the ground 3 times in a row. Attack range is 14, while this one has an 8 range, which is a short one. Damage multiplication is 130% of attack. Attunement management. It also needs to go... maybe have both of them also be level 3 to be able to make it go to level 4. But this one does have a higher range. I'm not sure if it means that they have to be in a certain area, which I'm gonna guess that no, they don't have to. This one does have like a small radius, so I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna have to put him here. Like this one right here. Oh god, that is laggy, man. That little animation really made it laggy. I'm actually kind of scared that it's gonna lag the moment a lot of the effects are gonna pop up. This one does have a bit of range, so I ended up like always putting it here. It is still not slowing down. So let's just start this up. And sadly enough, for you to be able to get around... Okay. For now, the effects seem to be easy to distinguish and are very powerful. But the more images I'm gonna have in this, probably the more maybe CPU heavy it's gonna be. For now, these are easy. But the next wave is gonna get a bit harder. I don't even have to do anything. Okay, reset the wave. It goes already to the next one. We're taking a long while there. Yeah, this might be a bit too much. I might have to take away the ability effects. Oh, God. Oh, I figured. And the thing is, I cannot even move. I cannot even get out of it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to take away the abilities thing. Which sucks. But yeah, it is gonna be necessary. I'm gonna have to tune down the... Either, like, completely raise the ally abilities... effects. It could be even the effects themselves are causing this much problems. Okay. Let's go change that. I figure you were gonna be like a problem to me. It's gonna be a minimum. There we go. Hopefully like this will work. Because I really want to be able to play this while on stream. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is different now. I would much rather have this one. Irona gathered us early this morning, saying you were heading to the ocean floor to resolve a crisis. Irona was worried about you, so I'll prepare some supplies. You must come back safely, Grace. So I got Iron Fang, which is... I believe it's an epic one? But already starting off with the Lizard King, which is useful for me. Alright. I'm gonna put the Benobizar here. It is still laggy a bit. Oh, it is laggy as hell, man. Can I even play this? I'm gonna try to put maybe the freezy guy here. Because that way he'll keep on freezing the enemies. Man, really? Why is my stream lagging so fucking much, man? I'm gonna tune down the presets. It is smooth again, but it's probably not gonna be smooth for long. And this one over here, actually I need to see. Let me check up on the backpack and see what is your range. Your attack range is kind of small-ish. Every 10% unleashes a ground wave of 3 on 3 random targets, dealing damage and inflicting 50% wounds. I'm gonna put you here. I'm trying to be kind of careful to who I choose. You have like a very small range, which worries me. There we go. Also, I kind of believe that maybe the mode itself is causing all this, but I think it's just my freaking OBS that is not set up correctly. Also, if I'm in the game, my character's not gonna lag as much. If I'm in the game, my character will lag, but if I'm actually alt-tab, it's not gonna lag as much. Okay, reset interval. Now that fucker over there. By the way, this is how you actually make it to reload. I have both here. I don't think my game is gonna be able to handle that much thing, those many enemies on it. Nope. What if I just remove my character? How about that? Does it run better without my character on? Sounds like it. It is running weirdly better now. Okay, I need to choose one of these. Okay. I'm gonna use this one, Unseer's Blade. I still have another Imagine to set down. Did I put it here? I can't believe it is my character all this fucking time. Great! So I'm gonna have to imagine that my character's not here while this is running. Because apparently for some reason, if I'm actually bringing my character onto OBS, it just slows down things like crazy. It is my character. That's sad. I can upgrade now the Benubizor. I can have this one, which apparently I just get extra stuff. So I don't think I'm even gonna try to do... Okay, never mind. It's still laggy. Upgrade. Nope, it's still very fucking laggy, even without my character on it. And another one. Storm Goblin King, but I'm gonna have to be wise. I'm gonna let that one pass. Even though I think the best position for this one would be over there. There's also gonna be like a spot over there and spot over there for at least 2 of the legendaries, hopefully. Yeah. The thing is, how the fuck am I gonna put out a run now? Because I know I can put down Titan Olvera eventually. Actually, there's still a spot up there. Not gonna be the worst. Okay, I can upgrade the Lizardman. I'm actually not gonna buy the Golden Juggernaut. Lizardman is useful though. Brilliant Leader, I can upgrade the Brilliant Leader. Ooh, that came out for a run quickly. I'm not gonna get that. Okay, upgrade Benubizor. Upgrade you. Okay, it's dying quickly. At least that. For some reason, those ones over there don't seem to die as well. Yeah, something must be very wrong with OBS. Because even my character don't seem to be the issue anymore. Okay. Bringing me leader again. Opa, tudo bem? Tô com a minha personagem assim a desaparecer um bocadinho, só mesmo para ver se a qualidade fica melhor. Okay. I got a few of those crystals for now. Should I upgrade you? I guess I can. Get this. Now you're level 3, and you're technically maxed until maybe... maybe, just maybe... let's see. Get another Benubizor. Get this again. Even if I try to reload you, it's not gonna be that much of a difference. Okay, I cannot upgrade you anymore, right? No. I'm gonna put you down again. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't be playing this. This is starting to get really, really different. É um novo modo de jogo. É tipo quase como se fosse o Blown Star Wars Defense, mas em Blue Protocol. Okay, this is not going as fast as I wanted to. How can I make them do more damage? Do I need to be super fucking lucky? Because I feel like some just, like, end up escaping. Or maybe I have to do something about it. It barely feels like it. They still end up passing through. I can't play this. This is unplayable. This is literally unplayable. Why do I have this problem? It always have to be something about OBS. It has to be that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Why does that happen? I wonder why does that happen? I already have the presets at low, yet it's still lagging like freaking nuts. I'm gonna lower the bitrate. That's what I'll do. Even though the bitrate is more about like internet rather than anything else. That is painful. I wish I could be playing that more and more, but it's only fine if I'm not dealing with a lot of like freaking enemies or any sort of like a lot of characters around me. Sucks though. Oh, look how smooth my character is right now. It wasn't fucking like that minutes ago. Why did I always keep telling him? Oh, I know, I freaking love each on drum band, but I cannot do that right now. That is just only when I'm AFK. And I also need to change this now to the Meow Lux Bound. And same goes for you as well. I guess the only thing I can do right now is maybe do some side quests. It's kind of sad that I only have like a few minutes of doing... Huh? Oh! Hold up. I didn't know I was not done with this. She's literally right over there as well. Alright, Anna. There we go. She was literally where I was, by the way. You remember the chaotic engrams in the underwater cave? Of course I remember. We may have gotten to the bottom of winged whale business, but the anomalies are still present. Those engrams come from the engram line beneath the surface. Right now, the flow of that engram line has fallen out of balance and is creating engram turbulences. This is going to keep attracting monsters. You have any good news? The good news is I've already found a solution, but I can't do it all on my own. I knew I wouldn't do this without me. Of course! No big mission is complete without my best partner. This operation is called engram line tuning. Simply put, we first need to set up an attunement anchor that stabilizes the engrams. Then we'll place an attunement images around it so they can resonate with the engram lines. So it's basically explaining the whole tower defense thing, basically. Attunement images. They're special images temporarily manifested using the record lefts in the engram line. They could be familiar companions or monsters we've encountered before. As long as they are arranged properly, they can disrupt the engram turbulence for us. But we'll still have to be careful. Monsters will continuously spawn from the source of turbulence and approach the attunement anchor along the turbulence path. If the anchor is severely corrupted, the attunement will fail. So we just need to defend the anchor. That's right. Place the imagines, block the monsters, and then let the chaotic engram stabilize. Makes sense, right? With this attunement, we'll be able to take care of the chaotic engrams and the monsters in one fell swoop. So let's head up. Yeah, no. I've already been there. But I'll eventually get to it again. After a little while. So, before I finish this, let's go to... Oh, wait, there's more outside of Farm Islands? The Sunset Wells, there are quite a few rare mushrooms. Oh, of course I'm gonna have to help out a mushroom addict. Of course. Why do I have to do that? I mean, it seems like my character's a bit smoother now. Thank God. I might give it a try again. If it was the bitrate, which honestly I'm gonna be very surprised if it is. I don't think it was the bitrate. I fucking doubt it was the bitrate. My character's so smooth right now, it's weird. How's the... I mean, the memory usage is still normal. A strange purple mushroom stands all alone there, completely out of place among its surroundings. Its pale purple cap is translucent, with a bulging membrane at the center that gently rises and falls in the breeze. If I leave the mushroom alone, would you be mad at me? This mushroom looks highly suspicious no matter how you look at it. It might spray something weird if you touch it. You decide to stay away. Yeah. Ah, the scent of a mushroom. So this is where it is. My hypophoria looks perfectly intact. Adventure, excuse me, but could you give me that mushroom for me? I found it first. I've been looking for it for days, Adventure. Just let me have it and I'll definitely pay you a hefty sum, I promise. Please, Adventure, this is very important to me. Just gently hold this thumb and then... now. Ow! Please be gentle as possible. Otherwise, I'll get stressed and spray tons of spores, which would be a huge mess. God damn it, Hornet. Oh wait, that was not a water redeem. What am I drinking? Okay. We're committing now. I don't know why my brain thought that was the water redeem, even though it was just a bunk redeem. You hold at its stripped stem. The cap bulges slightly, but it doesn't release any spores. Yep. You gently pick the mushroom. Okay, are you happy? I might be poisoned now thanks to you. Fantastic. It really is a mushroom. This trip wasn't in vain. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Tobias, and I'm a mushroom merchant. I came to this woodland specifically to search for rare mushrooms. I've been looking for these mushrooms for days. I thought someone else would pick it up. Thankfully, you're a reasonable person, Adventure. Since you've been so reliable, could you do me another favor? Would you escort me deeper into the woodland to search for other rare mushrooms? What kind of mushrooms are you looking for? Tobias's eyebrows shoot up as he heard something exciting, as he almost starts dancing with joy. Sunfire mushroom. A mushroom that radiates heat just like the sun. It only appears at sunset. Look at this map. I commissioned a scholar to make it. It marks a place where sunfire mushrooms are highly likely to appear. However, I've heard monsters roam around here, and we'd better be careful. Alright, sassy Tobias. We'll get on with it. This is the place, Adventure. Ah, no doubt about it. There's definitely a sunfire mushroom here. Though I can't pinpoint the exact location yet. This smell. Adventure, I swear on my life's reputation that a sunfire mushroom is nearby. If I can't see a rare mushroom with my own eyes, I'll instantly forget unpleasant things like losing my wallet. You mind explaining me more about that? Oh, right. The sunfire mushroom is a rare golden mushroom with a very strong scent. If you find it, whatever you do not pick it yourself. Call me over immediately. I want to pick it with my own hands. Then why did you pick the mushroom yourself? You've seen the power of the mushroom. It's much safer to leave that kind of thing to you. You bitch. So you were trying to poison me all this time. The sunfire mushroom is different. In the entire Astrolades region, no more than 5 people have ever touched a sunfire mushroom with their own hands. Alright, Adventure. Let's split up and search. Alright then. You're probably not here. There are only rocks and mud here. It doesn't look like a place where mushrooms would grow. We're really sure that was gonna be the thing. It's a mushroom, but it looks really small, and it's not golden yellow. It's probably not a gold. Yeah. I just feel like there won't be any mushrooms around here, so I got nothing, buddy. And some fucking monster killed you, didn't you? Or hurt you. Where are you going? Auto not autoing, that's for sure. Where are you moving over there? There we go. Up to the mushroom merchant. Up, Tobias. Ooh, I'm saved. That was way too close. You okay? It was just a close call. I found a sunfire mushroom just now. However, I got a bit carried away. And it gave those monsters a chance to attack. Damn it. Look, this is the extremely rare, priceless, and magnificently beautiful treasure. Just Sunfire Mushroom. The mushroom merchant, Tobias, carefully opens his hands, revealing a perfectly preserved mushroom. It's about half the size of a palm, and it's entirely golden, with sunburst-like patterns covering its cap. Hey there, Cheetah. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a lovely day. What do you think? It's beautiful, right? I just respond with a smile. I followed the scent all the way, and I finally found it in a rock crevice. It was just shining there as if it was calling out to me. Finding this sunfire mushroom today must be destiny. With the sunfire mushrooms, no bird's eyes will surely pop right up his head. You're getting a little bit creepy, Tobias. Thank goodness I asked for your help. You arrived just in time, too. I wouldn't have been able to handle those monsters on my own. Please accept this reward. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Next time I go mushroom hunting, I'll definitely ask for your help again. The mushroom has been found. It's just that Sunset Wilds always seems to be stuck in perpetual dusk. I mean, that is kind of sad about it. That's kind of the whole thing about it. Okay, there's no more Sunset Wilds one, so let's go from fishing competition. A contest between two others. Two will emerge victorious. Am I gonna have to deal with some freaking old bantering here? God damn, really? Do I dare now to try to put this game on high again? Here we go! It's still not really running super smooth, but I mean, my character certainly is now. Weirdly enough. Hello! Old Demi. Hey, you over there? Yes, you, adventurer. I saw you passing by and it doesn't look like you're in a hurry. How do you know about that? Could you do me a favor? Is something bothering you? It's just that old cost. He's been bragging to the whole village non-stop these past 2 days, saying he's the best at fishing in the world. As if his bragging wasn't enough, he even talked the whole village into hosting some kind of Highland Riverside fishing contest. That sounds exciting. Not really. The contest will be exciting, but he went further and declared whoever loses has to buy drinks for the entire village. He must be very competent. Does he think I don't know his skill level? Last time he fished for the whole afternoon and only managed to catch an old boot. And yet the whole cause was going around telling everyone that I definitely wouldn't dare to compete. I'm afraid of losing. With my temper, no way could I tolerate that. So I challenged him on the spot. As for my own skill level, at the risk of you laughing at me, adventurer, I don't know anything about fishing. And you agreed to compete with him? Well, it was a moment impulse, and I just accepted his challenge. Adventurer, couldn't you help me out? You want me to help you cheat? Yes, exactly. I was just waiting for you to say that. You have steady hands, so you're definitely more reliable than an old geezer. I'm an honest person, first of all. Are you really going to just stand by and watch? Do you want to watch me empty my life savings just to buy drinks for the village? If the other guy loses, wouldn't he... if I managed to beat him, I wouldn't make him buy the drinks anyway. I just want to take him down a notch. So stop him from bragging every day and looking down on me. I agree. Awesome. I feel a lot more at ease with you here. I'll go early tomorrow to grab a good spot so old Demi doesn't snatch it. But you're old Demi though. Do you mean old Cost though? Oh, that's pretty far actually. Okay, bring in the ball. Bring in whatever people call it, eggs for some reason. Egg. Eh. Bum bum. Stop. And all causes over there. Well, you weren't early enough. You're finally here. Come over here, quick. I've got all the gear ready for you. I'm just waiting for you to make your move. Oh ho! Who do we have here? Oh, damn you, but a helper? I'm just a passerby. Passing by? Doesn't look like it to me. Aren't you an adventurer? Why are you getting involved with a bunch of old men like us? Why so fierce? An adventurer can go whatever they want. Do they need your permission? I wasn't being fierce. Why are you yelling at me? Enough. Let's get started. I'm going over there to find a spot. How about you? Me? I already found the best fishing spot ages ago. Just don't try to deny it when you lose. I'm heading over first. Go, 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 adventurer. Let's hurry to the place I found. Know whatever spot is there. I mean, he is gonna. Literally beside him. Hey, Mercy. Hi, there. It's Zardy. I hope you're having a lovely day. As the guy ran me off from Zenzo Zero, that angel woman with the lots of jiggle pigs. I know! The fact that I don't even play Zenzo Zero, but I know who Ramiel is, it's upsetting because I get showered with short videos of Zenzo Zero stuff. And I end up just knowing about her. But I think almost every freaking character in Zenzo Zero has some amazing jiggle physics. But she does, like, angel wings, right? Like, at the very bottom as well. She has almost, like, freaking 6 wings, 3 at each side. Which is absurd. Okay, time for me to fish. The competition started and fish were being thrown into buckets one after another. I was on a roll. When the match finally ended and the catch was counted, it turns out I had won. Of course, that was quickly enough. How is this possible? How did you... What else did you think I challenged you? Yes, I actually have this level skill. But you clearly said before they didn't know how to fish. Because there's always someone better out there. As a person, you have to be humble. No one goes around bragging about a stripe of skill like you do. You lost, and I'll accept my defeat. I will buy the drinks. With your meager savings, forget about it. I want so you'll listen to me. You don't have to buy any drinks, just considering my good deed. Just when do you stop taking advantage of people? The adventurer is still here. What do you have to say? Just treat me as a passerby. But I also have to thank the adventurer this time. I was able to beat you because the adventurer gave me a few pointers. Fine, but he did indeed beat me this time. I underestimated you. From now on, I won't boast about being the best at fishing in the village. That's more like it. But could you treat me for a drink? I knew it. Alright, let's go. We're heading to my place for a drink. I mean, if it's just like the two of you, it's fine. At least you seem to be friends. She's a seraphim angel. I don't know if I like that. Okay, what is the next quest? Drift behind the unknown. Talk to patron. Or patron. That is a lot of things I have to do on that area alone. Pilgrim's resting area. Talk to Peyton. I think that's the name, Peyton, right? That's still a name that I'm not gonna get used to. Has reading fried your brain full? This is obviously a treasure clue. Look at the squiggly symbols. They're definitely treasure markers and nothing to do with some divine language. You're the fool. The strokes in the symbols are archaic and resemble the carvings I've seen in my research. It's absolutely an unknown divine language. How could it be a treasure clue? I've traveled the whole continent. What kind of treasure clue haven't I seen? Anyone can see these symbols and pointing the way. Don't try to use your status as skull to delay my treasure hunt. Don't snatch it. This is divine text. If you ruin it, can you afford to pay for it? I need to decipher it. This could be a major discovery. Calm down, both of you. Adventurer, you're just in time. You be the judge. The symbols on this note are clearly treasure clues. But this bookworm insists in some divine language. It's completely unreasonable. Wait, I thought this was you. I thought you were the one that was saying that it was treasure clues as well. She said it was some divine language. Would you go on a date with Ramiel? She adores boba. Depends on the type of boba, first and foremost. And second of all, no, because I only date guys. I'm not one that goes down dirty for girls. Sadly. But I am just interested in guys. Don't listen. Oh, this is now her. Don't listen to him. I look at these symbols. Each one follows a pattern. They aren't just random doodles. It's definitely a script with some special meaning. All he cares about is finding treasure. So shallow. You two have been arguing for more than half an hour. My ears are ringing. It's just a torn piece of paper. Is it really worth all this? What do you know? This is a clue that leads to a treasure. Once I find it, I'll be rich. Katie, you're a local. Have you ever seen symbols like these? They must have been left by divine beings. Think about it. These symbols. They do look familiar, but I can't remember what I've seen them. They aren't like the markings we usually use in the village. They don't resemble any known script. See? I told you. Oh, this guy. See, I told you it's a treasure clue. They're drawn weirdly so they stay hidden. They can be understood as at a glance that treasure would have been found ages ago. No, treasure clues usually have directional markers, like pictures or mountains and rivers. It's just full of complex symbols. It's obviously a language they use to convey information. Let's ask around some more. That would work. A lot of people in Lalip are well-traveled, so maybe someone will know. Adventure, would you care to ask around? Let's make a deal. If we don't find anything out, you two have to stop arguing. You're disturbing the peace. Deal. If you can figure out whether it's a treasure clue, I'll give you a pound of cured meat. If you manage to decipher these symbols and figure out their meaning, I'll give you some popular science books in the geography of Brynhold. Wait here for me. If I can get both, that'll be better. Say Cochrane. Adventure. Welcome, take a look. Everything's here cheaper than a cheetah across the way. Jesus. Let me see what you got. Friend, my goods are way better than the near expired stuff at Queena's shop. If she could get items of this quality, she'd price them triple mine. Don't take me to some greenhorn. If you don't trust me, buy one to try it. Why do I still have to pay? You get what you pay for. I've already cut my profit to the bone, so just everyone can enjoy the best quality at the lowest price. Please buy it from me. Buy it from me. Cochrane. I think it's triple behind the unknown note. Adventure, come check out my goods. Great quality and unbeatable prices. Does this note look familiar to you? Doesn't ring any bells. It looks like a kid's doodles. Adventure, why don't you ask someone else? Well, fucking rude. Apparently I have another quest with Cochrane over there. Lonan. Adventure, want to take a look at the latest trade profits? Does this not look familiar to you? This. I think I've seen kids in the village with something like it. Maybe they'll know more. Kids? Talk to Annika. Oh, it's a brewer. Adventure, did you need something from me? Does not look familiar? These symbols. They look a bit like what my neighbor's kids draws. The little guy is only 3 and hasn't learned to write yet, so he just scribbles. Is that really it? I think that's right. I just saw him scribbling on the ground a few days ago. I better tell them the news right away. Oh boy, so it was just a kid all along. To watch the fun. Oh my god, it's gonna get really, really nice now. Oh god, are we joking? This is a treasure clue. How could it be a kid's scribbles? Look closely. The strokes are very unique. They resemble unknown language. How could it be a kid have drawn them? I'm not joking. The kid next door takes a small stone every day and draws these messy symbols on the ground. He calls it his diary, recording what he ate and played with each day. Oh, now I remember. Last time I passed by here, I saw the little guy drawing these symbols on the ground. He even dragged me over to look at them, but I didn't understand them, so I left. He already has 2 witnesses. Impossible. I traveled all this way just to pick up kid scribbles? This is absolutely ridiculous. How could this be? This important academic discovery kept me up all night trying to decipher these symbols, and it turns out to be just a kid's diary? At least you don't have to waste any more effort. Ugh, next time I'll definitely pay more attention. I should know that treasure clues aren't that easy to find. Looks like I returned empty-handed. Could have wasted my enthusiasm. Sorry for the trouble, Adventure. If it weren't for you, I probably would have made a fool of myself. Me too. If I started following this treasure map, I definitely would have missed out on the real treasure. A reliable adventure. It's nothing. Thank you, though. So, apparently all this time, what they were going to deal with were trying to decipher was just like skid scribbles. And honestly, that is fun. You're just like using all of your enthusiasm, all the effort of your life trying to find something. It turns out it's just like something that doesn't really mean nothing at all. It just makes me think about the whole like dialogues in the FNAF custom night. Wait. Oh, young priest. Ah, the adventure. Now the team is all together. Wait, what? Seeing as you seem quite capable, I'll leave the subjugation mission to you. These 2 Legion sergeants will accompany you. I would like to hear more special details. Let me explain the adventure. Sure. You should know about this transport station behind me. It's one of the largest transport hubs in the Highlands. Our duty is to keep things orderly around the station, avoid chaos and congestion, anything that might be a safety issue. But recently, there's been a Doberman wandering the main route leading to the transport station. This has caused a lot of troubles for passing merchant caravans. Seems you're the one. Now, aren't you going to request Legion support? To tell you the truth, a lot's been going on in the Highlands recently. The Legion can't spare any personnel, so we have to rely on ourselves. What with daily guardians' duties, patrols, and handling other affairs, we're downright swamped. And now this, we can just ignore it. But rest assured, once the problem's solved, you won't be shortchanged a single coin. I can guarantee that. Don't hightail it right when we run into those monsters eventually. That Doberman is a tough one. Most people turn tail and run the moment they run into it. We're well trained, so we can take it down. We just need to help us keep it distracted. Oh, there's like difference between sergeant and soldier, but I'm gonna use the same voice. Think before you speak. We're asking the Avenger for help, not giving orders. I apologize. We don't get many transfers up here in the Highlands, so my men haven't seen much of the world. Please don't take it to heart. Anyway, let's head out. Where is... Okay, for a second, it wasn't working as intended, weirdly enough. Yep. What are you guys up to? Oh, that's a big one. Shut it, you idiot. Given your skills, Adventurer, we needed to keep the Doberman's attention. We'll sneak up from behind and deal with the fatal blow. Alright then. Sir, are we really not going to call for support? I really should transfer you to the mines and make you chop arachnocrafts and send up the sand down. Maybe then you'll have some courage. If you're ready, let's make a move. Eventually, you'll be leading the charge. Roar. Hey, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Whoop! Whoop! Easy. I defeated Doberman. I only hit him with like freaking 7 arrows or something. Strange. He seems to have already been severely corrupted by the illusory plague. Hold on a second. It doesn't seem to be completely dead yet. He's very satisfied with his battle. Even though you cannot understand its whispers, you can feel that it seems to be thanking you. After a brief murmur, it held still to the side and gets completely still. It looks like you really enjoyed this battle. Look at it. Let's go check on the sergeant and the others first. It sounds to me that he knew he was corrupted and whoa. What happened? I'm hit! I'm hit! Come on, you're fine. Stop rolling around and get up. You just took a tumble. Sorry I had to see that adventure. Ripley explains which just got discovered. A Doberman affected by the illusory plague. That would explain why he showed up here. They usually stick around the bottom of the Fallen Valley. Not normal for them to come up to the surface. Besides, it's a pretty difficult journey. Dobermans are naturally combative and deeply value their honor as warriors. Well, that does explain it. I think your intuition might be correct. It didn't want to lose itself to the illusory plague, so it came up here to die in battle. Oh, sounds romantic. Regardless, this situation has been resolved. Thank you for assistance, adventurer. Here is your payment. Just as good as the other ones. Let's see. Now that my game is like running bad all of a sudden, I might want to try out to the tower defense again. But I'm not gonna like I'm just gonna wish luck to myself at this point. If it lags out again, I'm just gonna leave out as soon as I can. Because now it seems to be running very smoothly. And the only things that I've changed were presets. Yeah, the preset is now to medium instead of being slow. Like slow, good quality. And also, I believe I also ended up changing the bitrate to like a little less than, like, it was like 6,800 kbps, and now it's like 6,500 kbps, which is a small thing, by the way. But if I can run the game like a little bit more smoothly now, my characters also is a bit more smooth. Well, also we're going up here. Oh, this is a nice place to be, Imsha. Oh, are you the adventurer took my commission? Welcome, welcome. Quite an expert you have. Well, I haven't been back to the village in years, so I thought I'd wander around. Before I knew it, I ended up here. You're amazing. Quite skilled, climbing up here without making a sound. You must be very reliable. By the way, have you eaten yet? I've got a homemade bento here. Wanna eat together? Ooh, bento! I'm just gonna facepalm. Oh, you won't eat it! But I was really confident in my cooking. Look at my characters is like face fucking palm me. Whatever. It's a shame, but business comes first. Let's go. Adventure, we're off. Where the fuck are we going? You haven't really said anything. You have to give me at least some context clues here. Yoink. Whee! You're at the very edge of the cliff again, woman. Oh, that's spectacular. Even after all these years, the air here is still just as wonderful. Have you been away from the Highlands for a long time? A really long time. I went to the duchy to study, graduate, and then stayed there to do research. It's been years and years. It feels so great to be back in my hometown again. There's none of that quenched feeling they get in the duchy. No smell of the crowds, no countless ancient scholars and pedantic officials roaming around. I love it. So he decided to come for the Fallen River, to see a friend. My absolute best friend. He lives at the bottom of the valley. Pretty weird, right? I haven't seen him in a very, very long time. I don't know if he's doing well. I guess that's not weird, considering he's your friend. Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait anymore. Aren't you that very fucking excited? I am going to assume that your friend is a monster. It's not going to be a normal human being. So far, this game has been nothing but proving me wrong, so there's that. Look, isn't it really bright down there? Generally speaking, dark and well-ventilated environments attract demi-humans to gather, especially places with water sources. But monsters like arachnocrabs that lurk underground, by their nature, don't like environments with such a large height difference. So there shouldn't be any monsters nests on these upper levels. That being said, we still need to watch out for any stray demi-humans. Well, after all, my main field of study is continental biology. I've researched everything from common flora and fauna to demi-humans. I'm an advocate, but I'm an expert at Duchy's Research Institute. A lot better than those researchers who just come to the Highlands to scam grant money, am I right? Hey, don't tell me when I said that. Their commissions are incredibly long and tedious. Right? There are more scholars at the stray stairway than there are Capricorns, and I don't even know what they are there to do research of. I feel like they're just there on vacation. Alright, let's go. If we go further down, we might run into some monsters, so I'm leaving my safety in your hands, Adventure. It suddenly became a bit more professional. Yep. I'm starting to maybe have a guess who is your friend. Oh, you stop. That's nothing. I'm feeling a bit emotional returning to a familiar place. So many years have passed. Adventure, how long do you think it takes for someone to forget the past they walked as a child? I mean, not long, really. I mean, I sometimes forget what I ate yesterday. I see, so that's what an adventure thinks. This valley holds so much of my past. Most of it is heavy, sad. Sometimes it gives me nightmares. Those things others told me to let go of, but that I never been able to forget. That's why I came back here, to take care of some unfinished business. Ah, I really can't stand this about myself. Please don't take it in the wrong way. I don't mind. Let's keep heading down. It looks like she's just heading to where the other elite boss monster is. It is exactly where it is, by the way. Your friend is not by any chance the big boy monster, is he? I can't believe there's such a huge open area down here. Wait, what's this? You thought so. Eep. As Ishma flew a whistle, the monster suddenly stopped and leaped behind her. I was going to shout out a warning, but the monster simply crouched obediently behind her, completely still. Of course, it was the freaking Rebel King. What is going on? I know you have a lot of questions. Let me introduce you. This is my friend. You can call him... well, I usually just call him Big Guy. That was dangerous. Just hear me out first, okay? Okay, I'll hear you out. I've lived in Lalapur since I was little. My dad was a miner. My mom disappeared early on because of the war. Dad said he was from Masterleads, though I'd never been there myself. I used to bring him meals from the folks in the village. Since I was still little, the supervisors didn't bother to stop me. I was always able to sneak into the mines. My favorite thing to do back then was to sit by the scaffolding with Dad, listening to his stories about the mine and the Independence War while he ate. All until there was an accident in the mine one day. Dad died. Ow! Who knows? People died every day in the mine. The supervisor said that the area was under lockdown and wouldn't let me in. But little as I was, I didn't understand, so I kept insisting I needed to find my dad. He lost his patience and pushed me. The foot spilled, and my arm snapped when I fell into the tracks. It hurt so much. I still haven't forgotten that feeling even now. Because of the lockdown, all the intersections were blocked off. I couldn't find my way back, so I just walked and cried with my broken arm hanging limply by my side. I kept up like that until a kind soldier helped me out, saying if I walked in the direction he pointed, I'd find my way home. I walked and walked until I reached a dead end, and nothing there but a pit. Dad was lying inside, covered in wounds. Then a few soldiers appeared and blocked the way back. One of them kicked me into the pit. They muttered things like the secret's out and dispose of her. Then they just grabbed their shovels and started filling the pit with dirt. That's when Big Guy showed up. I heard a lot of noise outside. After a while, he reached in and grabbed me. I was so tired and scared that I just passed out. Okay, this is being wild. I've been killing this guy so many times, and apparently he's a fucking hero. I also need to like increase the temperature of my air conditioner because it's like really freaking getting me on my back and it's really hurting. When I woke up, I was already here. Yep, in this very cave. Big Guy was right beside me. I wasn't afraid of him. I probably didn't even have the energy left to be scared back then. As for how I survived and made it back to the village, I don't really remember. That's unbelievable. Just treat it all like some spooky mind ghost story. Actually, it's all fake. I made it all up. Look at you, I totally scared you. I mean, I was more amazed than anything. But yeah. You have one strike. In another version of the story, my dad was a biologist, and his influence is likely why I became a researcher. Big Guy is a demi-human my dad raised. I played with him since I was little. He's long been used to my scent. How about that? Makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Does that even make sense? Yep, since you're an experienced adventurer, I'm sure you understand. Anyway, thanks for escorting me. Sorry, Big Guy, can be a bit clueless. Oh, right. We've been walking for a while. You must be hungry, right? Here, have a bento. You take the bento with a puzzled look. Inside it's a beautifully handmade wrap. Then why did you come looking for him? Why? What, can't two people just catch up? Your adventures are so boring. But there are still some things that need to be done. After all, my story isn't over yet. The monster pulled her into its arms and leaped with all its strength, escaping through the opening at the top of the cave and disappearing into the night. Huh? Okay. Is she gonna be like an a future evil character or something? I'm currently like very confused right now because she was looking at me in a way like as if she's not plotting something to kill me or something. Look if I know. It's an issues looking pilgrim. What is wrong? The pilgrim is a reverse pilgrimage. Tuna. What should I do? Oh, what should I do? Where on earth did Grandma Mikiyasha go? Islands are so big, please don't let her get lost. You some help? Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, you're an adventurer? That's perfect. I really need your help. Grandma Mikiyasha suddenly went missing. Missing? 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 Grandma Mikiyasha suddenly went missing, and I can't find her anywhere. What if something bad happened to her? I'll help you find her. Thank you so much, adventurer. As for what happened, it's a long story. Grandma Mikiyasha and I are both pilgrims who came to the Highlands. She came from Brynhold, and we happened to meet on the road, so we just decided to travel together. So you both are not actually familiars? It's just that along the way, we passed by a place where usually blooms grow, and Grandma suddenly started mumbling something like we should head to where the fog is thick, and then wander off on our own. I didn't even notice. The other troubles with us had to tell me. This feels pretty awful. Adventure, please don't scare me like that. I'll just help you find her. It's a good thing I ran into you. Otherwise, I really wouldn't know what to do. I mean, it's really fucking bad, because just being near the usually blooms is gonna make it go cool. I'll wait for your good news then, adventure. Grandma Mikiyasha headed off to the opposite direction. Oh, that is just fucking convenient, isn't it? Then asked for people along the information. Gisela. I remember you, Gisela. Grandma Mikiyasha, you say? She definitely headed in the opposite direction of the Pillar Divinity. Is it where the fog is thick? I haven't seen any places with this thick fog. From the looks of it, she was heading towards Olipar. You might want to ask the people in the village. Alright then. Point. Am I gonna ask the same guy again? No, it's not the same guy. It's the tailor. Tormund. There was an old lady muttering strange words that passed by here recently. Some people tried to talk to her, but she ignored them completely. I asked around, but no one seemed to know her. Which way did she go? Over there, towards the plains. Eventually, if you know her, you better go look into her right away. It's not safe for an elderly person to be traveling alone. I mean, the fog seems a bit thick over there. Grandma! Grandma, stop wandering around! Pick up the handkerchief in the ground. If it has Granny Mikiyasha's name on it, it's certain it's hers. Well, that's convenient. Granny! The fog. The head where the fog is thick. Sona's very worried about you. Sona. That's right. Why isn't Sona with me? Where's Sona? Where's little Sona? Adventure, where am I? I ended up here. Oh, my Bavaria. Thank goodness you're here. Otherwise, I have no idea where I would have ended up. If I had fallen. Thank you so much. I really do need to be more careful here in the Highlands. What a kind soul. Is Sona alright? She's worried sick about you. It's all my fault. Adventure, please give her the handkerchief of mine so she can have some peace of mind. My head is clear now. I'll slowly make my way back, so don't worry. Why can't you come with me? Come with me, lady. I mean, I have dealt with elderly people before. I'm fine with walking around with them. I've held on my grandma's hands many times. I'm shy of that. It's a bit slimy, but yeah. Not because she doesn't wash her hands, fuck off. She is just like old people's skin. It gets like really weird. Since you're back so soon, you must have good news, right? This is... Adventure, please tell me what's going on. She asked me to come back first because she was afraid you'll be worried. She told me to give you this handkerchief and she hopes you won't be too anxious. Thank goodness, she's been found. I had no idea the illusion blooms could have such a strong effect. Grandma Mikiyashi's from Brina Hall, so she's probably never seen them before. I guess this is a lesson learned. I'll have to be more careful from now on. The great Star Soul flasks. I know. After all this happened, the other pilgrims traveling with us told me about it too. Thank you so much, Adventure. I'll go fetch Grandma Mikiyashi in a bit. Even though I know she's fine, I just can't walk. I can let her walk all the way back by herself. I think that is something you must do indeed, Suna. Good job. Good happy little grandma. Illusion Bloom Rescue Plan. Another anxious villager. Instead of being a pilgrim, it's a villager now. Whoop. Whee! Wait, is it the tailor guy? No, it's not the tailor guy. It's this guy. It's just villager. Adventure, you're finally here. Please save the rascal Taliesin. Oh, don't panic. Tell me what happened. I don't know where he got his hands on the branches of an illusory bloom. He planted them in a pot and now he's completely entranced by it. Aww? Yes, Adventure, I go take a look quickly. Is the village speaking nonsense? Well, ain't that freaking interesting. Find Taliesin. Boink, boink, boink. Up. Wait, aren't you? Silence! The chief priest of the Creed is here. Capricorns, you better listen up and line up in a row. Reading the Capricorns like people? You bet. He insists on holding a pilgrimage ceremony on the Capricorns, saying it's a performance dedicated to the Creed. We tried to talk him out of it, but he just scolded us, saying we don't understand the Creed's rules and aren't worthy of seeing the chief's priest. Such insolence. If you speak out of turn again, I'll punish you by making you serve their feed. Listen, do you need a hand? How dare you call the chief priest by their first name, you lack manners. Greetings, chief priest. That's more like it. Step aside, my flock is falling asleep. Adventure, don't waste your breath on him. The effects of leisurely bloom can only be cured by the Creed Star Soul flasks. I'll be back with good news. Well, at least he's not that far off. Okay, let's see. Boing. Bing, bitty boing, bitty bum 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 boing, bitty bong, bitty bum bum boo. I'm here, Hogan. What is it, Adventure? Non-Creed personnel should keep their distance. Yeah, I do have a problem though. Some crazy guy is like treating Capricorns like people. Is like making possibly like a Capricorn cult or something. They usually bloom is at it again. That kid sure is bold. He dared to mess with the Illusory Bloom, and he hallucinated himself as the chief priest. He is in luck. Creed recently restocked our supply, so we have a spare Star Soul flask. Take it. Thanks for the help. I can't guarantee we'll be able to help next time. The Creed has constantly warned everyone about the danger of the Illusory Bloom. For those who never learn, just hurry back. I made a quick dash back to hand the Star Soul flask over the villagers. After using it, Taliesin's condition seemed to improve significantly. And he just didn't teleport me there. Why? Aim? Okay. You all good now? What was I doing just now? Why am I holding this broken wood staff? Why are these Capricorns circling around me? Wasn't I arranging the Illusory Bloom in my room? You're finally awake. You've been out of your mind for half a day. You were putting the Illusory Bloom in a vase, and soon after you started acting weird. You called yourself the chief priest, waved the wooden staff to command the flock, and insisted on holding a pilgrimage ceremony for the Capricorns. When we tried to warn you, you accused us of ignoring the Creed's rules and said we weren't worthy of seeing you, the chief priest. Really? I accused you. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I have no memory of it at all. It must have been the Illusory Bloom's doing. I would do it again. We're still gonna be hiding the Illusory Bloom? No, never again. Absolutely not, it's too embarrassing. From now on, I'll look the other way when I see Illusory Bloom. I'll keep my hands to myself. But you said you had a vase with it. Can you just not burn that? Did the whole village see me acting like that earlier? It's good that you feel embarrassed. You should thank this adventure. If not, you would have kept up this up the whole day. You might have even scared the whole flock away. If you couldn't cure the effects of the illusory bloom, you were going to ask the Queen for help again. It's not trouble at all. Thank you, adventure. I'll be good from now on and stay out of trouble. Let's see about that. We have a new one. Lost recipe. Talk to Dilwyn. A priest in a crate has lost some classified documents and is running around in a panic. Great! People don't know where to keep their hands. Or maybe it's just the wind. I'm not gonna be rude. Yoink. Also, do I have... Have I been able to replenish some of those things? No. I have not been able to get more of these. I think it's just like... I think I just need to get these through just like boss loot chests. Oh, I have not done my boss stuff. It's like almost 1 AM for me. Also, why is it still cold? Look at my back hurts. Hey, Dylan. Oh my, I finally ran into an adventure. Please, you have to help me. What now? It's a disaster. My classified files were stolen by a thief. I've been hiding that treasure for 3 months. If anyone else finds out, I'll be punished with a month of copying documents at best, or have all my research confiscated at worst. Would it be the secret tome of the divine? Shh! Keep your voice down! What secret tome? It's a special recipe book for the creator I secretly compiled. I tested the flavors countless times to get them right. Even though I can't resist the effects of the illusionary bloom yet, I'm working on it. The main point is that it's delicious. Why would a thief steal it? Why else? The thief must have been dazed by the illusionary bloom. Plus, it hit us so well. I hit it so well that the thief probably thought it was some secret, precious tome. Secret tome. I need a break. Hold on. My mouth is watering. It talked about food, and I'm like thinking about food again. Saw him wandering outside the crate outpost a few days ago, and he was bundled up tight. I thought he was a new pilgrim, but little did I know he was a fucking thief. Oh, isn't this Reed's butler who loves having little rituals in his daily life? Aren't you panicking like you lost your soul? Could it be that your precious recipe book was stolen? You fucking bitch. Stop laughing. It was all your fault. A few days ago I asked you to help me keep an eye on the area around the outpost, but you insisted on going fuck something. Now look what happened. My recipe book... Okay, it's still you. Now look what happened. My recipe book got stolen. If anyone else finds out about this, I'll never forgive you. So it is my fault. How was I supposed to know you were hiding a recipe book? Act all mysterious every day, muttering to yourself in the morning, and locking yourself in your room at night for classified research. I would have thought you were just figuring out how to make the mushroom porridge thicker. You have any leads? I've seen him. That kid is quite interesting. I was staking out for foxes. I saw him squatting in the woods as still as a rock. I thought he was also there to hunt foxes, but when I got closer, he was muttering, "With this secret tome in my hands, I wouldn't have to fear the illusory bloom, and I'll dominate the highlands." I laughed so hard I almost dropped my hunting bow. You're still laughing! Hurry up and tell me, where'd he go? Where's your book has an unfinished illusory bloom nemesis soup? Even though it's not perfect yet, I can't fall into the hands of an outsider. If he cooks it wrong and gets a stomachache, I'll be the one to blame. What's the rush? I've already figured out his whereabouts. If the kid stole your recipe book, he hid near the mining area. Probably over there by the transport station. Adventure, why don't you go over there and have a look? Come on, me. I'll go with you, Adventure. I can show you the way. I legit thought you were the one who actually stole the book, and now you're blaming the kid for it. Actually, you're pretty far away, too. That is very far away, actually. Ooh, okay. Entering a dangerous area, stay alert. As if. I've not been dealing with this place for like 2 seasons already. What kind of trashy secret tome is this? It's full of random stuff like mushrooms, honey, and fish meat. Is this a secret tome or a fucking recipe book? I staked out on the place for 3 days and nights, braving the winds and sun just to steal this piece of junk? I thought I could make some money with the secret tome and earn the village's respect. What would I get? This? Looking mushroom porridge. My grandma can make that. Create special supply. My foot. It looks like an ordinary home-cooked meal to me. So there really was a thief. Who's there? Who's outside? Is this someone from Greed? I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of you. What I stole is a secret tome. If you dare to come any closer, I'll tear it up. Don't be stubborn, kid. Hand over the recipe book right now. Let me tell you, my hunting bow won't show any mercy to a little thief like you. You're lying. This isn't a recipe book at all. It's a secret tome. Just want me to have it, so you're trying to trick me. We're not lying. It really is a recipe book. It's a special recipe book for the Creed, secretly compiled by that priest. It's no secret tome. Why don't you open it and see for yourself? But I worked so hard for it, and it's really just a recipe book? I thought it was a secret tome that could counter the illusory bloom or teach me how to craft a star soul flask. Why did you want that for? To make them, of course. That way everyone wouldn't have to suffer from the illusory plague anymore. Don't try to fool me, I'm not handing it over. Looks like we'll just have to teach him a lesson. You could also just open the book. You know, he was not gonna survive any of my arrows anyway. If we don't show you what we're made of, you won't know who you're messing with. Greed already has a duty to help the villagers fight the illusory bloom. We're already doing it. They don't need your help. But their help is limited. Alright, enough nonsense. Just send out the recipe book and apologize sincerely. Then we'll let this go. If you had actually stolen a sacred tome, you'd be done for. Really? You really want to hold it against me for stealing? I mean, what fucking choice do I have? Well, alright. I'm sorry I was wrong. I should have stolen it. You need to say sorry to Dylan. Come on, let's head back first. Ooh, you're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. Ow. I keep going forward for some reason. And then trying to go back, it really fucking hurts. Okay. Could be just like my legs just like slipping off or something. Alright, go in. Huh. I'm truly sorry, priest. I'll never steal again. I shouldn't have bound this recipe book either. Maybe the food is actually really good. The dishes in it are really good. Whatever. I won't stoop to your level. Since the recipe book has been returned, I'll let you off the hook. But you must never steal again. It's a good thing it was just a recipe book this time. If it had been an important document, both of us would have been doomed. Yes, I know. I really know I'm wrong this time. Priest, I never expected you to not only be a great cook, but also such a kind person. Go on, Shu. Don't cry in front of me. Thank you, Adventure. If it weren't for you, I never had gotten back to recipe book I spent so much time researching. I'll mention it. I have to thank you. If you ever want to try to create special dishes, come find me. I'll definitely treat you. Oh, free food? Count me in. Okay. I'm probably gonna give another try in the game, but no promises it's gonna run very smoothly, honestly. I really hope it goes well, though, because I am setting up things to be a bit lower. Like, I am setting up, like, maybe the bitrate to be slightly lower. So it might not even run as well. Like, I'm also even changing, like, not only the bitrate, but I'm also changing the price sets. I'm not changing the tuning, though, because tuning is either, like, high quality, low latency, or ultra low latency. I think if I go to ultra low latency, it's gonna go really, like, bad quality kind of shit. Okay, deep sea mission. And I give it one more try. Hopefully it goes well. Promises it will go well, please. I really hope it does. Maybe with the time, the game just became a little lighter. So far, everything seems good. No, I'm not going for this one. I'm going for Darius dried fish. Oh, it's still laggy. It's still kind of laggish, so nope, this doesn't seem like it's gonna work. It's gonna depend on the places. That sucks. Mm. I'm still gonna have to find ways to have my game run better. Oh, that's cute. Two bots just trying to bait to like get me to see any sort of like AI viewer stuff. They never stop. And I cannot talk to Irona. So I guess I can just continue with the quests. I'm actually down to just like a few at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm already down to less than 10. So I think we're doing pretty amazingly. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Okay. What's up? I told you there's nothing wrong. What are y'all thinking? How is there nothing wrong? There's definitely something wrong with you. Hurry up and come see the doctor with us. If we don't get you checked out, you may start hallucinating in the middle of the night and fall off a cliff and no one will ever know. Fear us. Don't waste your breath on him. He's already embarrassed himself in front of everyone. Let's just take him to a doctor. What are you doing? Let me go. I'll call for help. You shouldn't really force him. It's the adventure. Come take a look. The old artisan Varian has lost his mind. Usually blooms again. You bet. He said he was going to research a miracle device to counter the illusory blooms, so he went up to the highlands and found some. It wasn't long before he started acting strange. What do you know? Let me calculate this again. Just let me calculate. Brilliant! Absolute brilliant! This discovery will shock the entire continent. Is he writing this in the air again? He has been writing for half the day already, mumbling about his 30,000-word masterpiece. He said once he finished it, he'll be famous and become the continent's top artisan. We tried to get him to take a break, but he chased us out and scolded us, saying that we don't understand academia and holding back his rise of fame. What exactly is this paper about? Are you interested? Take a good look. The ultimate mystery of the illusory bloom. How a single flower can subvert the artisan world. I've already written 28,000 words. We should probably just go to the grade. Adventure, help us drag him to the doctor. The two of us can do it on our own. If we go to a Creed priest, won't he disturb the other pilgrims in the state? No need for that. We can just go find Crawford. This way artisans travels in the highlands and get afflicted so often the priest is in charge gave us some spare Sarso flasks. Crawford has all of them. Adventure, Crawford is just a little way up ahead. We should help bring a flask down. If we make him come down here personally, Varian is gonna be done for. Is it really that serious? That's because Varian is Crawford's assistant. You know who it is. I'll over there then. Then we wait here for good news. If you don't mind, let me get this chest first, because I don't walk around too much. And isn't that Crawford the guy with the mask, like, that was up there? No, it's not. Okay. Adventure. What brings you here? I just heard some artisans making a ruckus down there. All that shouting, how disgraceful. A Starsoul flask. What do they need a Starsoul flask for? Does someone get afflicted again? Or did that rascal Varian cause trouble again? Actually, he is the one that has been afflicted. Ah, rascal. I knew he wouldn't give me a peace of mind. I repeatedly warned him to stop acting recklessly and be more careful when traveling with the artisans. No, he must have secretly snuck off to a dangerous area and gotten afflicted. I specifically requested these Starsoul flasks for the artisans, just in case they had accidents on the highlands, and now he's wasting them. Take a deep breath. They probably sent you because they were afraid I'll get mad. Adventurer, here's a Starsoul flask. Hurry up and just go cure that rascal. Tell Varian that once he's fully recovered, he needs to come and see me immediately. I'm going to teach him a good lesson. That'll make him remember this, so he never dares to act tough again. By the way, there are some refreshing herbs over here. Adventure, please pick some and give them to him as well. Alright, I'll definitely deliver it. Oh wait, this is a picture one. I want to gather. Okay. Gather. Is he just gonna snip them after getting the Star Cell Flask? Adventure, you're finally back. We can't hold him back anymore. Varian says he's going back right now to publish his masterpiece. He's too strong to give his hand. I also have the herbs Crawford asked me to pick up. Using them together should be more effective. Crawford has always had a sharp tongue, but soft heart, I knew it. Let's just stop shouting and get down to business. Am I just gonna, like, put up Star Cell Flask over his head or something? After a long while, he began to regain conscious. What happened? Oh, our great artisan is awake? Is the continent's top master artisan awake? Looks like you're done daydreaming. Oh, just that. Your eyes look clear now, too, huh? Wait. What are y'all talking about? The situation. I actually did something like that and said those things? You think we'll lie to you. The adventure is standing right here. Hurry up and take the adventure, otherwise Crawford's definitely gonna teach you a lesson. He's about to be taught a lesson. I'm doomed. I knew Crawford would. He would never let me off the hook. After all, he was against me for going in the store, but I sneaked out. I got some nerve. Get ready for beating. What am I gonna do? Accept your fate. Anyway, thank you, Adventure. If it weren't for you and my companions helping me, who knows how much I would have suffered on the illusory plague. Let's be more careful next time. Yeah, I'll never act on my own again. As if that's gonna be a thing. As if. Ugh. I thought my freaking air conditioner would be hitting in my back, but it is. It's really hurting my back today. God, why am I freaking leaf today? Feels like I'm all crunchy. Ugh. Where did the sheath go? Then after I'm done with this one, I'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, done. I'm actually doing a lot these days. Sorry, I'm back on the middle ones. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I need to make sure that my back is actually going backwards, not actually forwards, like a freaking hump. I'm like trying to make humps in here. Old. Where are the Kappa horns? Where did he go? Blast it! Where can I find it? Is it taken by... No, that's a Kappa horn? Is that the adventure? Perfect timing. I have a favor to ask you, adventure. My Kappa horn, the one I got into a feud with the Napo, is missing. I took a look and realized that it pushed the fence open and ran away on its own. Once I get it back, I'm definitely reinforcing the pen. Is it because of Napo? I don't know. I've searched the whole village from front to back, and I haven't seen a trace of it. The villagers have offered to help. Jaime went to check behind the village. Dunka went to the lake, and Sidla went looking around the creek. What the fuck are those names? My legs just can't run anymore, and I can't be in 2 places at once. Could you help me ask them if they find my copper horn? Alright then. Thank you so much, adventurer. Be careful out there. Aren't you a nice man? Let's first talk to Jaime. Or Jaheim. Also, there's a chest over there. Actually, no, there's no chest up there. There's just 2 people. Never mind. Copperhorn? Good Copperhorn, where are you? Oh, Copperhorn! Good Copperhorn, where are you? Come out! If you don't come out right now, I'm gonna eat all the grass in your pan. Will you even be able to find it like this? Oh, what's this adventure? I haven't found it. I walked around this hill 3 times. I haven't seen a single dropping. Though I did see a few wild rabbits that nearly tripped me. There's some Copperhorn hoof prints here, though. Take a look. So he did walk around this area. Which are the footprints they have upwards? I don't see any picking hoof prints. The tank is over there. Jesus, that's really far off. Whee! Tanka. Where could it be? This Copperhorn is getting smarter by the day. Have you found a Copperhorn? No luck, adventurer. I've been searching by the river for a while and I haven't seen any hoof prints. But I did spot a few little fishes. I was just thinking, if I can find a copper horn, I might as well catch a few fishes to take them back. Are you in the mood for fishing now? Well, panicking won't help. Instead of stressing out, I might as well fish a bit to calm my nerves. Besides, I haven't been slacking off. I checked the grass by the lake in this whole area. There's really no signs of the copper horn. Or maybe we can use the fish to catch to lure it out? It's fish? Don't underestimate this beast. He got into a feud with a Napo, so eating fish is not out of the question. What else would Earl care so much about this copper horn? Why don't you go and check the area near the pilgrims? Some animals like to go there for a lively atmosphere. This is just gonna be a bunch of back and forth, isn't it? Ugh. There's gonna be so much to be done. Let me just at least get comfy in these last 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to do this. Ow! I'm actually just be done with this quest and try to look up for bosses and elites to do. With Celia. Where could it be? This copper horn is getting smaller by the day. Seems like no one's found it. Very sure. From the sound of it, he must be the helper Earl found. Unlike with the copper horns, I took a walk around the area and asked the guards. They say they haven't seen any copper horns. However, a priest from the crate saw me searching and asked if I had lost something. I told him it was a villager's copper horn, and the priest just smiled and said if a copper horn ran to the crate, he'd definitely keep an eye on it for me. Yeah, Earl's pretty fucking worried sick, man. Don't worry. The copper horns on the highlands usually don't run too far. He might be hiding in a cave somewhere, or some kid might have secretly led his way to play with it. How about this? You go take another look around the village. I'll have an elder's intuition about this. Alright then. Maybe it's just gonna go back. And say like, yeah, fucking done with that freaking apple. Yoink. Oh. Ew! You little shit. Pacify. Wait, how the fuck did I pacify this one? Did I just like hit him in the back or something? Or did I have a fucking syringe? Like, any sort of like paralyzing agent? What the fuck did I have on me? Ugh, what should I do? Why haven't we found it yet? I did. What? That's great. Where is it? I can see it for myself. On the slope near the village entrance. Thank you so much, adventurer. I'll head over there right now. I'll let her run away again. Come back later. I'll give you some woolen goods. Alright then. I mean, you just ran off and without any reason? And he's just gonna stay there, pacified. Can I go on top of it? No. It is completely translucent. Sorry. I'm a child. I'm a child for doing that. I'm so sorry. I literally just teabagged the fucking goat. Good job, Mercy. Okay, so I did say that I was gonna try to maybe find out an elite and a boss to do. Because it just resetted like 3 minutes ago. So maybe I can find me a place to farm them. Oh, it's laggy again. Okay, who's doing what right now? People are doing the Void Watcher. Nobody's doing the Rage Fang. I think some people already done Predator Arachnocrab. I might have to look up at line 3 to see if they're still doing it. I'm gonna look it up. Even though the health is not going down, it could be just a bug. Because it doesn't always, like, say what is actually going down and what is not. Oh! Good thing! It just teleported me right off to line 3 as well. Fucking yes! Lovely. Oh, it is being attacked. Okay, great. Woo! Let's go. It's just like 2 people? Me and Cosmo? I mean, he's a tank, so I think I should be fine. And I know I should probably be doing more of the king. But the thing is, I think I need more of the other types of sigils to be able to do whatever the heck I need to do, man. Because Most of the schedules that I have anyway are gonna be the Rebel King. Oh, I'm sorry. Help me, please. You don't really need it. Oh god, I'm gonna have to dodge it too. Actually, it just went all the way to Cosmos. Great. Shit, I forgot. I cannot drink it like this. Otherwise, all the water just spills on me. Ah. At least it wasn't that much. What? Okay, another person came around. Great. Boink. Boink. Okay, at least it's not running as bad as I thought it was, but it is running pretty well. It is probably gonna take a little bit for the other one to be— ah, shit! Wait, that counted? Wait, how the fuck did that count? I have so many questions. How the fuck did that actually count for me dodging that? Okay. You guys learn things every day. Okay, I have like to knock at me. Wait, do we have a— wait, is the other one a healer? Never fucking mind, I don't need a heal. If I have a healer on my side, fuck yes. Sometimes actually getting healers when going against these kinds of bosses, it feels so rare nowadays. Also, Cosmos over there is just AFK now. I know you were attacking before, man. But you can just not slack off, otherwise, even though you're still gonna get the chest, it does not look good on you. There you go, he's back. I talked and now suddenly— hey, I dodged it this time. What do you mean? I'm not gonna turn to Jesus because of that. Whew. There we go. Please, oh my god, the sigil. Fuck. Okay. But it still gave me enough to be able to get myself another one of these. Just need to do another. I think we're going all the way to line 4. It's just going up and up and up at this point. This I only need to do 2 of these. La 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 la. I might be able to get enough again for another one of those stones and maybe just get myself another raid piece. Maximum damage. I probably should also use a serum just in case. I have a lot of these ones. I don't understand you. God damn that damage. Calm the fuck down. I know my endurance is not that high, but whoa. Calm down. Why do you suddenly teleport there? Questions. So many. Okay, and we don't have the healer over here, right? It's just the tank and me. So I do need to use the potion from time to time. And maybe be able to dodge perfectly. It went to alter the tank, okay. My character was like boom, 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 step, boom, boom. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot another thing that I need to do. I need to explain how the nightmare version of the Season 3 first boss is gonna be, because now I believe the second boss is out. So I got to learn how that is gonna be. But I might have to describe pretty much everything about it, because there are some changes. But it's just gonna take a bit. But once I'm done with this one— shit! I was shifting around my chair. There we go. Nope, don't use that now. Okay. Okay, 15% already. We're getting closer. God damn, bless that freaking tank for actually having Devil Lemon dead. Damn it. I think I still get the thing, right? Even though I died. I'm not gonna be able to arrive there on time. The tank is doing some pretty decent damage. Unless I'm incredibly fucking lucky, but it's gonna be dead. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, I'm so good. I'm so good. I arrived just in time. Alright then. Now it's time to get this last crystal. And now I'm gonna check before I go and talk about the freaking boss. I am gonna see if I can actually get myself another raid piece. Oh my freaking foot! Ow. I did not hit it though. Why is it hurting? I'm getting old. I'm only 27. And I'm feeling really fucking old right now. My bones hurt. And I'm doing nothing to be able to make them hurt like this. Oink. Time to know if I actually got them all. If I swear to God, if it's only gonna be like one more left. Oh, yes, I do it. Okay, I forgot. What was I supposed to get? I think I was supposed to get another one of these ones. No, actually, no. Wait a minute. You'll Falcon Strike. Yeah. This one is also Falcon Strike. But you are crit damage. Okay. What is the other one that has... What is my other 2-piece then? Is it you? Is it you? No, it's not you. Oh, it's the boots. It's the boots. Okay. So now I guess all I need to do is still get the boots. Yeah, still get the boots. But I guess I'm going to go with armor first because the boots will be the ones that keep the thing on. The fact at the very least. Okay. Make sure it is the crit damage one. It is this one. This one right here I'm gonna get. Alright. Now time to upgrade it and swap it. Not refinement. Go do this, go do this. Ooh, perfect. I don't need to use more freaking stones because of that now. And ta-da! Now let me see how good my... Actually, it just went down, but you know what? It was probably because of something. It will get better. It will get better. I will say this, it will only get better. Once I get that 4th piece, it will get better. Because now I'm at like 3 out of 4, I believe. Yeah, I'm at 3 out of 4. So I'm not gonna change the boots. I'm just gonna go straight to the arms next. But hopefully I can still get the arm this week. Most likely I can, because I was able to get one of the pieces. I got the helmet today as well as the armor. And I believe I was able to get the helmet because of the raids, and I got the chest because of the season thing, the season store. Alright, no more jumping. I did promise I was going to talk about the... It's not here. I always think it's here, but no, it's on Sunset Wilds. But I did say that I was going to talk about the Nightmare version of the first boss. There is like weird thing about this season's bosses that they all are basically the same boss. They just are like different stages of the boss. You actually will teleport me directly, right? Right? Alright. I don't know why suddenly I just thought I teleported there. Okay, so apparently these two are on, but I don't know much about the Nightmare version of this one. I think they did talk about it. But the Origin basically the first boss. If I were to actually show me, thank you very much. Wait, this is the second one. No, I want this one. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. I believe it's about this. Basically, everything is about the same. There is going to be like some changes when it comes to like damage and stuff like that. Things are going to be more aggressive. Let me go one by one and see if there's going to be any changes. This one, basically the locked domain, you still have to go from room to room, basically. Like, you think these triangles are going to be rooms, you have to go from room to room. You do have to make sure that a team goes, like, not all of them go together, but goes from team to team to team. So basically, team 1 goes first, so 5 people go in. And I'm just saying this is like, it's going to be like a whole team of 20 people. First team goes in, then after a while, team 2 goes in, and the team 3 goes in as well, and then team 4 goes in as well. And just goes from room to room and does not go all in one, just goes team by team by team until basically the last team that leaves out just makes up and is gonna be the last one that leaves before the whole room just becomes all energized and does a lot of damage. And also again, be careful with the boundaries, because if you just so happen to touch this while without actually having the whole purpose of like going like at it, like actually passing through, you're just gonna damage everybody. I'm not kidding. You actually touch this, you're not only hurting yourself, you're also actually hurting others. And there's also a bug that I found out about the boss itself, which I believe is like to be one of the funniest bugs I've seen. Is that apparently if the tank is not the first that aggroes it, or if it's aggroed too fast, for example, if the tank aggroes it, but the damage dealers attack immediately after being aggroed, or if the damage dealer ends up aggroing it first, there is a chance that the boss will just ignore you. Like, it will just go at you, but then after like a few seconds, it will just like stop whatever the fuck it does, and just starts going around very quickly. Like, he basically does the same animation it does in the beginning before being aggroed, but does it so much faster. And actually, I believe it even starts to like, I don't know, it's really fucking funny to see it. Only you can actually see it and find it funny, because it basically is in the beginning animation he does just walking around. We just have to wait it up for it to go to the room that we are in. But if we don't do the taunting, the pulling in correctly, he'll just like going around very quickly, and it's just like a very funny animation. It does like ends up being kind of troublesome to be able to take it down on time, but I believe after a while it just like gets rid of that thing. It just goes back to normal. These fucking bastards, though. Because I haven't really seen much about this whole expanding a domain that provides damage reduction to monsters. But it could be just like a very small thing, because usually what happens is whenever you're actually passing through, the light barrier, these little fuckers appear. I call them little fuckers, don't mind me. And most often than not, this just happens when a team passes through, another team passes through. There's going to be a lot of these. And the first thing you do once all of them are in, usually there's going to be like either a summon that ends up being used to be able to pull them all together, like either a downfall or Tempest Ogre that pulls them all in, and just so we can all kill them at once, kill them alongside the boss. So that's why I don't really pay much attention to this. On hard and nightmare levels, instead of being 3, it's 4, and I've started to kind of realize on how to position yourself for these kinds of things. And I will say that more often than not, the bigger problem is not actually having to position yourself correctly to find this. Is if you are dealing with this plus another thing, and there's gonna be some points where you're gonna have AoE, and you're also gonna have to do this, so it becomes really annoying. But actually, the most annoying thing about this is having to deal with like stacking mechanics, where you actually have not only your own mechanic, but you also have like other mechanics happening as well that you were chosen to do. Yeah, this is basically what happens after this one. If you get chosen, you need to see like tethers that don't exactly look like this. But you see like a sword on top of you, like a pink sword on top of you, and you see like tethers connecting, and you just have to position yourself to destroy the energy cores. These freaking orbs right here. Yeah, I don't know why I was starting to click the arrow. Now this one, more often than not, you'll find yourself to actually see both of them being in the same place. Like, you'll see not only this clone to be in the exact same place as the other one, and, I mean, if it's not, we're going through the same thing. Usually what we do is the first hit, which is gonna be done by the actual boss, usually the tank uses an Imagine, uses Fafali Imagine. At least that's what we do. The tank uses actually a Fafali Imagine to reduce the damage, or at least make the defense go up higher. I don't have Fafali, so I don't really know, but I assume it's just to reduce the damage taken. And then on the second hit, which is done by this one, you use the shield. We use the shield that does that takes away some of the damage, or it just increases the defense. And for this one can be a bit scary at first. So what do we do? Basically, I've gotten the answer. These blue zones are not safe zones. The safe zones are the opposite ones. These ones are actually safe zones. So usually what happens is like 3 people get targeted. I think it's like 3 people get targeted. And you'll see that you're being targeted with this arrow and also these zones. If these zones follow you, that means you are it. And what you need to do, you need to get to the middle. You need to get yourself into the middle, and at some point, those giant-ass lasers are gonna be happening around the same, like, targeting you and basically doing the same projectile that this, like, rectangle is doing it. We call them rectangles. If you have the rectangle, go to the middle. I remember, positive words. And the thing is, you're gonna have to dodge it at the very fucking good time, because these are gonna be insta-kills. And, so long as at least one person lives, I think this will be fine. And this, I believe, happens like 2 or 3 times. So basically, if you are being targeted, go to the middle and pray to the gods that you dodge it on time. And if you're not being targeted, you have to go around and make sure you're not either in the blue zones or the red zones. And make sure you actually always aren't here, because they're going to be going around, I believe, clockwise. And just make sure you don't get there, because there's going to be like smaller lasers targeting basically where the blue zones are. So the blue zones are like smaller lasers, while these ones are the giant-ass fucking lasers, like Kamehameha kind of lasers. So this is actually really easy to understand. The problem is you need very good reactions. This is a literal like dodge check. Really, really big dodge check. It so happens that I was actually, on the last nightmare we did of this one, I was actually on the very last phase, on the very last alternating rhythm phase. I was actually being picked as a rectangle, I believe, and I ended up being in the middle, like I thought it was supposed to be done, which it is. And I thought I dodged it on time, but no, I didn't. You really have to either have a really good dodge check there, or maybe there's like a small interval in which you can actually get away from, but it's probably just an almost unnoticeable interval, because it will happen, you'll still like walk around, feel like the thing is still targeting you, still going with you, and you won't know when it happens. There's like, I mean, I play the game usually without a sound, so I don't know if there's like a sound cue to it. But if there is, maybe you'll be able to understand when to dodge, but since I play the game on mute, like maybe some people also do as well, I don't know when to dodge. So, more often than not, you're gonna have to trust the people that actually don't get picked. Don't get picked as the rectangular holders, and just go and try to like dodge it as much as they can. Because if you're actually outside, if you're not being picked, you're gonna be able to dodge just fine. It's not gonna be a big problem. Just make sure you're always going around. If you see that yourself in your blue zone, just get out of it as soon as you can. And I believe this happens like 3 times. And if you are being picked, then, well, fuck it, I guess. Make sure your sacrifice does not go in vain, though. And those people who don't get picked, actually, I believe for this kind of thing, the more people, the better. And I believe we're doing this with more than 15 people. Not sure, but we actually, the whole problem was that sometimes things were stacking and it was becoming problematic, or the damage was far too much. We were doing this with only like not even half of the 260 equipment just out, so it was a bit too much. But now that also we have the this second one coming out, I'm not sure what the Nightmare version does. We have yet to find out because yeah, I still have no idea what is going to be the difference of this one. But I'm going to take a wild guess. It's probably either going to be just a bigger damage check, or like we're going to have to be... Actually, I believe I've heard something about the platforms. Like this one here, if you're being targeted, you're going to have to be so finicky with your position with the platforms, because otherwise it's going to ruin a lot more platforms than you think. And it's going to basically just leave us, or leave the team with just a few platforms alive and barely any sort of way to be able to escape some of the abilities. So yeah, it says here, illusion breaking strength recommended is 3,220. I believe I have a bit more over that. Actually, I have nearly 4k, so I'm not doing too bad myself, I think. So, I think I'm gonna leave it as this for today. It's already time for me to go on and try to do other things. And I say other things, I probably mean like maybe eating up a few cookies here and there, and probably just go straight to bed. I don't know if I'm gonna be trying to find some problems with OBS right now. I mean, these things, this whole like heavy usage things, I honestly at this point I think it's not just like fully on an OBS problem. And I think this has been happening for way too long, and I've just been like shoving it down, just ignoring it. So I need to see what is causing this like issues with OBS. Where like why is it not being able to hold on certain things? And that means that I'll also try to find a solution to this up until like the next Sunday stream. And if it doesn't go well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I haven't really thought about a backup just yet. But anyway, let's hop on right up to the next scene. My voice is nearly gone already. Whew. But yeah, I always talk a lot in these kinds of streams. What even is new, honestly? It almost feels like I'm eating my hand. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I'm very, very hungry. I think that's just tell you that immediately. I'm just incredibly hungry. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget to be joining you guys now on Friday. It's gonna be the usual dislike stream. New stuff coming up. New Umbra. I am not ready. I am literally not ready for that. Oh gosh. And if you want to see more about podcasts on Resident, join me every Monday at the usual time. If you're free for the other games that I'm playing, I've tried to play the Quarantine Zone The Last Check game last Sunday, but because of these issues with OBS, it's not been going very well, so I'm gonna have to look it up and try to find possible solutions to this. So if I'm not able to stream that same game next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, don't be too overly surprised. Seriously. And anyway, I'm just gonna try and see if I can rest. So I hope you enjoy, and for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night, and see you again soon. Bye-bye!